I have no idea. But I do love this chair. It's great. Ooh, what's that? Hey, a pine cone. Smells delightful. Let's get that out of here. Let's go. Man, my own bones are aching. I like going for a walk. Hey, that's a birdie. Look at that up there. I like birdies. Oh, what's that over there in the forest? Oh, you know what I could really go with? A tree hug. Wonderful. Carn!
Oh, you know that's terrible.
Oh man, what happened to my camera? We're starting out with a bang, aren't we? My camera's all messed up. The car is here. Let's see if I can get this fixed. What happened? I guess that serves me right for using OBS earlier today for the videos I did. There we go. That looks better. All right. Hey, welcome. It's another Wednesday night. Another UNHYPE. Hope everybody's doing well today. It's been an interesting day for me. Not too bad. Not a lot going on, so it's good. But I know we have some. I'm not sure if I missed anything. I know we have some new posters, some of which have some stuff to talk about in them, which will be interesting. I got sent some more interviews, so maybe we'll go over those too. I don't know if there's anything else. There's, and if we have time, we'll finally get to our good old nicknaming our Aes Sedai from the 11 Minutes of Cringe. That well, people are in denial about, but that's okay. So that's okay. What's up, Nick? Good to see you. Good to see you, Nick Luther. Hail, everybody. Is that Atlanta in the thumbnail between Rand and Egwene? It is indeed. Good pick. Thumb, good to see you. One day I will get General Kenobi. You are a bold one in response. Will you? For me? I don't know. Who is the gay archer? Does anybody in chat want to answer who the gay archer is? What's up, Grifter? You are officially UNHYPed. Thanks, Nick. Good, you too, Thumb. Good to see you. That is that in the picture. That is supposed to be no. I think they're talking about the thumbnail. The gay archer in the thumbnail is supposed to be everybody's favorite fail stick, Fail. What's up, man?
Hey, how's it going?
Good, dude. How are you?
Living the hectic life dream, right?
I fucking feel you, man. I hear it. I'm assuming you mean in the thumbnail who is the archer that shot I had shoot Egwene in the back of the head. That is indeed Fail. What's up, Gadfly? What's going down, homie? How are you? Hope you're well. I enjoy the show the same way I enjoy a Salvador Dali painting. What's up, Jay Rambles? Are we ready to watch Race Abomination Rising in a few weeks? Yeah. It's coming. It's coming. This is going to be the season. Well, if you believe all of them, yes, this is going to be the season where they turn it all around. This is going to be the season that is the closest to the actual source material, just like every other season before it, which is also the closest season to the source material. So, it'd be nice if that was
greatest
true.
ever.
Yeah, it'd be nice if once they said that it was actually true. It would be great. So, but we at this point we all know what's going on. It's all just trying to save their sinking ship at this point, and it may work for the first 3 episodes. They may get a little boost in ratings for some people to come check it out, but it's one of those things. 2 seasons, your first season, you cratered half the way through, and then season 2, basically cratered even more and never recovered. So,
Right.
if you're depending on
Isn't that
season
kind of
3
assuming?
to what's that?
Isn't that kind of assuming though that people will be able to find it on
Well,
Amazon's player? Because I seriously, I think I told you guys this when they released that 11 minutes. It didn't come up on Amazon at all. I scrolled for 10 minutes looking for it. And then I finally just went to Amazon's main website and did a search for the show before I could go to Prime, and
Jim, no,
found
of
it
course.
that way.
Yeah, no, it was. They don't make it easy to find. Eventually, they released it on YouTube. So, but it also doesn't have over 1 million views yet. So it's stuck at well. So we're gonna look at that real quick before we move on to anything. But Jim, I and Jeremy, everything is turned off. I don't know anybody that's getting ads. I don't know why. All mid-roll ads, all the ad stuff is off in my YouTube settings. So I'm sorry but there's nothing I can do on my end to stop the ads at this point. I'm not sure why you're getting them. I don't. I have only after credit or after stream and after. I have pre and post for video and stream for ads. I don't have anything else set up, so I don't know why the ads are popping up. I'm sorry. I'll see what I can do. Maybe I'll send a note to YouTube. Sometimes they're responsive, so we'll see. I'm sorry, but at least I'm getting a nickel for when you guys see them. So
Just be sure not to send it to Susan Wojcicki.
Yeah. Let's see. Prophet. The show is called Wheel of Time, therefore perfect at. Yeah. Were you there for that last night? I finally lost my patience.
I think you said something about that on a text.
I'm pretty much done. I actually, you know what? I got one more to do here. Hold on. So all the people that I had moderating sort of have moved on, I guess. Like, Daniel. I hope Daniel's well too. Does anybody speak to Daniel? I hope he's good. But oh shit, did Lyle's? I didn't see. There's Lyle. I didn't see your thing. What's up, everyone? What have I missed? Anyway, I hope everyone's doing well. We'll only be lurking tonight, so here's for a great stream. Thanks, Lyle. We'll try to fill you in, man. There was a bunch of cringy interviews that really gave us no substance at all. There is some substance in the actual articles. So if you go and like look up Wheel of Time season 3 interviews, you do get actually quite a bit of information from those articles, but the actual one-on-one articles, you don't get much. We are going to be checking in on everybody's favorite streamer here. If you don't know his name, then what the fuck is wrong with you? We're going to check that out here soon. Hopefully,
Dusty Wheel?
No.
Oh, Naomi King.
No. She's gone. She nuked her channel. It's gone.
Yeah, good riddance, bitch.
She nuked it. Yeah. So no, we're of course. Look, we'll get there. I don't want to ruin the stinger. Okay. So it may or may not be a certain Land Pitts. Okay.
Oh,
Land Pitts.
yes.
Are my favorite.
We're going to be ratings juggernaut.
Yes, he is amazing, man. Like, you know what's the funniest thing about that is he actually, agree to disagree. He actually probably gave some of the better interviews out of those one-on-ones. It's actually sort of crazy that, like, I think he actually did a better job than some of the actual news applications. But, so let's see here. So Jim, I know you're not serious, but. Whenever we joke about that, I sort of lean into it because they always say it before every season. They say, "Man, this is going to be the close." Well, hell, season 2, we all remember the famous line, right? Oh man, this is going to be the closest to. This is going to be so much closer to the source material than season 1. But gird your loins. It's like, what? How could you say that and then say that? It's like. They're opposite things. Like I don't understand. So, yeah, I knew you were being sarcastic, my man. I know sometimes it's hard to get sarcasm through chat, but so to fill you in last night and why this comment by Staplebow is so funny. And some I modded you if you guys see any of that nonsense, just go ahead and pull the trigger. I'm done being Mr. Nice Guy and trying to just appease and not get into it. I'm just done with it. I don't have the time for it. And it's just annoying at this point. But you remember the one guy that came in, I think last stream. I think you were here, but he's come into like the 2 or 3 streams here in the recent past, and he's just basically called us names and hasn't had anything actually of value to say. And
Yes.
I was doing the rewatch of of episode 8, and we're just having a good old time. So new people, Craig, I remember Craig new person in the chat, was being awesome. We were having a discussion. He shows up, and I had said something like it would be nice if it was Wheel of Time was actually an adaptation, because it's literally not an adaptation. It's sad that they decided to just do whatever the fuck they wanted instead of actually try to adapt the books. It's just names and places, right? And he literally comes back and says something to the matter of laugh out loud. It's 100% adaptation. It's literally called the Wheel of Time. And it's like, wow, standards are an all-time low. All you have to do is name a thing the thing, and it's an adaptation. Magical.
Just because I fry up a slice of bologna and it's technically meat doesn't mean I get to put it on a plate and say that this was made by Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah, right, exactly. No, I don't think it was in all caps. He was just like, he was saying a bunch of nonsense, and he couldn't come back with, I need to get a new computer. Holy shit. I'm sorry if everything fucks up again tonight. That's also the other thing I've been fucking struggling with. If I go all robot-y again, guys, I'll try and reset. I guess my computer is literally fucking on its last leg. I got a new power supply today, hoping that might have been it. I got one on sale, and it doesn't seem to be doing anything. So, but hey, I can plug it into the new one when I finally get all the pieces. So, right? At least I didn't waste money. I'll just plug that power supply in when I start building a new one. No, Steve, your favorite is Watt Up. Yeah, I mean, look, I can't watch the dude, but at least the guy does try to do work, right? I can't, it's like Alex said, the guy does hustle. Just because I don't agree with him and I just don't, his content's not for me. But holy crap. I don't know if I'm actually blocked on more people on X than I thought. I had no idea. I didn't think I was going out of the way to piss anybody off, but apparently I guess my name precedes me. Not that I thought I had a name, but
your position on things is what enables you to be so prolific in receiving said banhammer.
Well, it's one of those things. It's like, so why? It's like why I'm sort of just done trying to be the bigger person on some of these things is because, it's like, well, I just, I don't like banning people immediately, because, there have been a few times when we've actually been able to have a conversation with somebody that comes in and just starts like sprouting nonsense. And there's been a few times where we've actually just had to be able to have a good conversation. So that would be my preference, but it's unfortunate we've got to this point where you go into somebody else's stream and you ask a real question and all of a sudden you're banned and you haven't done anything. Like It's like, what? How is Loyal alive in season 2? Banned. It's like, okay, well, if it, so why am I trying to be a bigger person? It's just whatever.
I think there's something to be said for that, but at the same time, if you can tell a forehead that that it's not going to be something that is going to be a true and honest conversation, that someone's going to be willing to take in your opinion and at least say, okay, agree to disagree, whatever, then yeah, then just ban it. There was one the other day on your stream that she had, I think it was a she had come out and said something, and you kind of react to it, but it ended up being a fine conversation because that individual was receptive to what you were saying. Like, okay.
Well, I think you're talking about. I think it was Magdalena or Magdalene.
I think so.
It's one of those. It's unfortunate because some of these questions you're immediately go on defense just because most of the time it's just fishing for you to say something wrong. And I remember the question was just about just representation and like if they didn't make it Moraine and on a gay couple, was it just against representation? That was the general gist of the question, and it was a genuine question, and we talked it out, and she ended up contributing quite a few good messages in the chat. So that would be my preference, but unfortunately, we have that person is the rare good one, right? Where you can actually have a conversation and whether they agree or disagree, so. But we're not going to waste any more time talking about it. That's the recap. But I didn't know that trip, but I'll have to look into it. I have a lot of shit on this system that I need to run, so I'd have to look into it to see if it's worth actually getting into. So, but thank you for the heads up. What's up, Jacob? Appreciate it. Oh yeah, that's well. And the beautiful thing was chat widely had my back, which thank you very much, all of you guys, as always.
Yeah,
Salty, I think Salty's just decided to ignore this crap. He's still booting around our chat group. I think he's doing okay. I think he's just sort of touching grass right now. So I meant to reach out to him today, see how he's doing, but
yeah. Good for him, though, man. I mean,
look, man. He's probably
there's something to be said for that.
He's probably the smartest one out of all of us, but I just can't resist. Now, real quick, you ask for a second, why are we on this page? Well, why are we on this page? And Gunan, good to see you. Jacob, good to see you. Oh, Luther, and anytime you guys at me, I'll try and pay attention to it. Don't let the toxic positivity get you. The reality is these people know how bad the show is and have to defend it like this to convince themselves. That's absolutely true. And that's why I've just sort of had enough of it. And it's like, I'm just, my son, who did have a channel for a while, he sort of put it on the shelf while he's going to college. He basically said, look, I had to deal with that sometimes. And you know what I did? I'm like, I don't know. What'd you do? He said, I didn't say a word to him and I just banned him. It's not worth the time. It's like, you know what? That's actually pretty fucking advice. So, so yeah, so that, that's basically where I'm at. It's not worth the breath. So, I'd rather be having fun laughing and with all you guys and, working through how bad this show is. But, I just DM'd you a link to the last one I purchased at work. It has options to upgrade and process this. Okay, cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. I did see you sent me some interviews, so I'm not sure if they are ones we've gone over before or not. So I'll take a look here in a little bit. But yeah, the reason we're on this page is in case you don't think Dead Show is dead, Wheel of Time Season 3 official trailer 2 weeks ago, 1.3 million views.
It's an epic show.
So
highly anticipated.
So remember, it took a full week for it to get up to 1 million. So in the second week, even after it released 11 minutes of cringe, which is right here, not over 1 million in 6 days. Even after it released its 11 minutes of cringe, it's only gone up another 300,000. Meanwhile, G20 is at 6.1 million. I love how that just correlated, how they released those at the same time to where we can see the generic action movie. John Wick female, or I guess, I don't know, it is just like 6 times more views than Wheel of Time Season 3. So if you don't think Dead Show is dead, you're wishing. You're wishful thinking. And I don't know any show that has able to, after having 2 terrible outings and ratings on the first 2 seasons, been able to pull it out and have a season 3 that breaks records.
Right.
There's going to have to be some major course correcting, which we know is not happening just from what we've seen already. So let me real quick. I'm going to watch it 300,000 more times tonight. Sweet, dude, you're doing the work. I mean, that's what they keep promoting on the Twitch sweat, dude. If you do the work and you cancel your subscription and you reactivate at the right time,
right,
it's gonna be great, right?
It goes miles, man. Miles.
Yeah, I mean it's astounding. So let me see real quick. So we have some new posters to look at. Along with let me see what Trip's sending me a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, I see the computer. Thank you. Let's see here. Are these interviews good, Trip, or are these just random ones that you saw? Oh, it's Daniel Henney, and well, I definitely didn't see this one. Daniel Henney and Joshua. That.
Ooh, well, gee.
Yeah, it's only a minute too, so we can watch this one real quick.
Good grief.
Only a minute. Yeah, I
know.
don't.
Oh, it's a short.
So here we go. All right, let's see what they have to say here. Do we have the closed captioning on? There we go. All right, here we go.
Yeah, this season it's
He sounds drunk. Does he not? Guys? Does he not sound drunk?
This guy ran out of give a fucks a season and a half ago.
Yeah. Well, he did forget the name of Rhuidean, so like he just and I can't blame him, man. Like he should be so pissed. He should be so pissed.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, for a guy who has finished the series and actually read it, right? That's a lot of information to process in a short period of time. Those 14 books, and so when you sit there and can't remember Rhuidean, I get that, because you go to Rhuidean.
Oh, hold on, though.
And there's a whole lot of other books.
Did you see the comment? So he said, the interview, he says, when Rand is going through the trials of Rhuidean in that city, and he looks to Roseman, it's like, what city is it again? In Roseman Pike's like, it's Rhuidean. He's like, Rhuidean. Oh, the trials of Rhuidean and Rhuidean. Yeah, in the city of Rhuidean. Yeah. It's like, dude, you just said the word, buddy. Like, wow, well, you just don't care.
and here's the other thing about that too, because I do remember seeing that. And if I'm him, if I'm Joshua, if I gave a shit, I'd be kind of pissed that they didn't edit that out.
Yeah,
making him look like a dumbass.
Look, man, these things go a long time. He probably had look, we're poking some fun at him, but we know he knows the content. We know he knows the book.
Yeah,
we're poking a little fun. These interview days are probably fucking extremely long, and most of the time there's no substance to these interviews. So I could totally understand just being tired and having a brain fart. I'll give him a little rope just because I would. I think he of anybody has more right to be pissed than anybody, since he was probably sold this bill of goods that, dude, you're going to be the main character in one of the most popular fantasy series ever. This is going to be just a boon to your career.
Right. And if he wasn't given, if that wasn't what was pitched to him, and he reads the books and discovers that that's what Rand should have been, then he should be pissed again.
Exactly. So let's see. Gadfly says, considering his career has been destroyed by the show, I'd probably be drinking heavily too. Thumb says Joshua should be pissed. This was his big break to be a leading man. Instead, he's an afterthought. Yeah, he's not even a leading man in the show, where his character should be the leading man. At Gadfly, it's what is crazy is he might be the biggest, most relevant actor in the show at this point. I think it's still got to be Roseman Pike at this point. Probably Roseman Pike, and then Daniel Henney, then probably him. But yeah, I mean, pretty close. He should be all over the place. I still stand by that. His name should be a household name. If they did this material any justice.
Dude, but if they did it right, this could be a fantasy version of Reacher for Amazon.
Well, better.
and they screwed it up. You know, it's such a good story, and it's it's epic and it's violent, but it's also moral in all the right places. It has all sorts of conflict, both physical and emotional. It's a complete picture, and why
Yeah.
you wouldn't want to adapt that instead of all these talking in broom closets, it amazes me.
Yeah. Salvis says, "I would be furious if I were him. He had the potential to be the next Jon Snow, recognized for the role worldwide, 100%.
Mm.
That is a great comparison. He should have
Mhm.
been the next Jon Snow. But nope, They just I would have been surprised if they. I would not have been surprised if they had the Trials of Rhuidean and Tarfon. Yeah.
No, the spelling was perfect on that though. Did you catch that? They
Wait.
turned Rhuidean to Rhuidean to
Rhuidean.
feminine.
Yeah. Rudina. Yeah. Jesus. I didn't catch it at first, but yeah. Holy crap. So, all right, let's see what the rest is. So this season, it's okay.
We see many different kind of Rands. There is right before that, there's a moment where we have the mirror fight, where I played with the idea of possible mad Rands that try to kill Egwene. And as you said, then she goes through the arches and she sees an even crazier Rand. And then we go to episode 4 where Moraine sees possible futures, where I also played with the idea of possible Rands, some very mad, some forsaken, some in the Two Rivers. And then Rand sees the past. He sees parts of, he sees his history basically.
So this is exactly what this.
He shouldn't be seeing any of that. He should be seeing
The
the
Aiel
history of the Aiel. Yeah.
Yes, he should be seeing the Aiel history. Instead, he's going to come out and tell the Aiel that he had all his past lives were sad, and the Aiel are going to go crazy and start fucking killing each other because Rand's past lives were hard.
Now,
how is that? Go ahead, sorry.
Was it his trials or was it Egwene's trials that he was?
It sounds like both. He's just saying, he's looking into a mirror. He sees the future. He's talking about himself in the he's referring to himself seeing these visions of the past and the future. So,
right.
No, he's gonna go into Rhuidean and see. He's gonna see like the big one where he starts screaming is gonna be seeing him watch his mother die. In the blood snow of which. He's just seeing a person in a sword fight at that point. He doesn't know who that is. And then how is that? We don't think about these things. How is that? So how does him seeing his own past lives, how does that affect the Aiel nation?
Right.
What stake does what does that have to do with them breaking?
It's not even past lives. It's alternate lives, alternate turning of the wheel lives that has no impact on the now. Whereas like you see like in the Great Hunt when Matt has all these, when they're going through the stone, the portal, and he sees all these instances of himself while they're traveling.
But that's not what he's talking about. He's talking about him in the Age of Legends. He's talking about him as a farmer. We've seen all these. He's not talking about witnessing the Aiel being the Jin Aiel. He's talking about his different reincarnations, seeing his past lives, because we've seen those, which is not a part of the Aiel nation.
Yeah,
it has nothing to do with the
Flicker is completely different from this.
Going and seeing that the Jin, the Aiel were actually followers of the Way of the Leaf is completely different than Rand seeing himself, strangle Egwene and turn to the shadow. It's a completely different thing. So, like saying one is like the other is just not right. Rand's personal past lives are not the same as seeing the Aiel history. It's just completely different. So at least in my opinion. So I mean,
and I never got the impression that it was like a grandsire of his in the past that he saw. It was just somebody in the past, not a familial connection.
if it
Could be
is,
wrong.
it doesn't really matter if it's his grandsire or a random Aiel. That's fine, but that's not what he's referring to in this interview, at least as far as I know. What he's referring to is those things we've already seen, him dressed in that suit coat in the Age of Legends, and him, being in orange hair, in farming, that's, I mean, I guess if that's, an Aiel flashback, I guess maybe we can get there from there. I mean, it's possible, but I mean,
Yeah.
There Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I don't know what it
but
is.
it's definitely not. It's definitely not reincarnations of himself, though. I don't think.
No, it's not
in the books.
No, he's seeing the history of the Aiel, not the history of him.
Mm-hmm.
So if they happen to have one history of him where he's Aiel, okay, right? I mean, or he sees his grandsire, or he sees that, it's like, but he shouldn't be screaming and tearing his face out because it doesn't have that effect on him, because it's not, it doesn't cut him as deep as it does the Aiel, because the Aiel, have been living a lie basically. Whereas, that history doesn't affect him that way because he doesn't know the Aiel history. He doesn't know the Aiel people yet. So, him is the Aiel, and superimposing him over his ancestor would not be remiss. I don't know. We'll just agree to disagree. I don't. He's more Two Rivers than Aiel, so that's fine. We could agree to disagree. We'll see what they do in the show. I think we're probably thinking more than they thought about it to begin with. So we'll see what they do in Rhuidean. I think it's going to be more about him watching his mother get killed than anything. Probably from his father's point of view, watching his mom die or something, and it's going to fucking make him, fucking break down. I don't know. We'll see. Showing the blood snow is still stupid, though. I agree with that. But Rhuidean visions are still going to be his ancestors. He's just playing them. Yeah. I thought the visions followed a bloodline, hence the clan chief saw a slightly different vision. I'm not, I'd have to go back and look, to be honest. But I just, we'll see. We'll see what we do. It's hard to just from the few comments, we've seen some tidbits of what we think they're going to be showing in the glass columns, but men who enter the glass columns see their parental ancestry before and after the breaking. I guess I'm gonna have to go back and look, because I don't remember that being what Rand sees. So I'm gonna have to go refresh my memory. So.
Oh darn! Right.
What's that? No. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I just so if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I just
having to go back to the books and read them. Oh damn! Worst day ever.
Yeah, that's fine. If I'm off here, then that's fine. I'll if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. So I just we'll see. So and if I'm wrong, I apologize. I don't remember it as clearly as obviously I thought I did. So all right, here we go.
perfectly. Not only sees it, he lives through his ancestors' lives. So I had a lot of fun this season. You know, I could every day was a new mustache and some new sunglasses. It was great. No, but seriously, it was a lot of fun. Like I played that episode 7 different characters with prosthetics and everything that comes with it, which is what I wished for.
I guess we'll see.
Hmm.
Let's see here. Where was the other thing? All right, let's see here. Oh God. Okay, this is an article. Hold on.
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't know. Hold on a
More
second.
genius.
And then we'll look at the posters here in a second. Let me see what we got here. All right. So Wheel of Time showrunner explains one of the big benefits of being Prime Video's lesser-known fantasy series. Amazon letting us fly our freak flag.
God, who said that?
Well, it probably Rafe. I mean, yeah, exclusive Rafe Judkins talks. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Amazon's going to let you do that because they know that they're canceling it regardless.
Yeah. Well, I don't see any way to. Famous mustache wearing Aiel. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Also Pirate Rand.
Watch them give him Tom's mustache.
Pirate Rand and Age of Legends Rand is also Aiel by birth, apparently. But you know, whatever. All right, here we go. So the Wheel of Time show. I read that exclusive Rafe Judkins talks leaning away from early novels, Lord of the Rings, learning even what? Rafe Judkins talks leaning away from the early novels, Lord of the Rings leanings. That's a sentence. Even more in season 3. Like, what the fuck is that? That is a sentence right there. Oh, give me 2 seconds. Sorry.
Maybe. It might be a sentence.
Sorry, I made it a little bigger. I muted myself. I need 2 seconds. I'll be right back. I said, if you want to start reading it, I'll be right back.
Oh boy. Well, this is exciting. I don't know that I can read that. I don't have my glasses on.
Sorry, I'm back. It's okay. I got it. Sorry.
Wow, that was fast.
Yeah, I thought I had to take a phone call, but I don't.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, did you just glitch or something, and all of a sudden you're back?
I thought I had to take a phone call, but I didn't. So, all right. So the Wheel of Time. Let's see here. The Wheel of Time. Rafe Judkins promised a weird, edgier season 3. Great. As Prime Video shows further distance itself from Game of Thrones and Lord of the Rings. As part of the onset feature in the new issue of SFX magazine, which features 30 greatest shows in FS, whatever, it doesn't matter. The showrunner explained the bigger benefit of being a streamer's slightly lesser known fantasy. The fact that we're getting canceled. We're taking swings, he said, before seemingly referencing the Lord of the Rings of Power. One thing you often find in big shows is that things can get blunted. When you have a huge number of eyes on something, if you do something weird, it's going to be someone who does. What? If you do something weird, there's going to be someone who doesn't like it, like your whole show. We're lucky with how Amazon's letting us fly our freak flag. It's a weird show. It does strange things, and it works best when it's doing that. It's not trying to be normal. We don't have as much money as some other big fantasy shows, but everyone puts everything they have into making it feel as big as we possibly can.
Dude, wait a minute. You are getting $80 to $100 million per season, and you don't have as much money. Are you high?
Well, and there's a freaking and by the way, I'm gonna dig into the Rhuidean stuff probably after we just because I want to make sure obviously I'm thinking something else if everybody's telling me I'm wrong. So that's fine. I can admit. See, the difference is I can admit if I'm wrong. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But sorry. But yeah, they're gaslighting us for sure here. It's great that nobody watches our show. Okay. Um. Boof. Uh. While the books, also there's somebody going around. I guess I think it was Staplebo that shared it with me. I guess there's somebody that worked on the special effects that was like posting on X about some of the special effects used in season 3. And that one room with the giant fucking Aes Sedai towers that we see in for 1 second in the 11 minutes, and we see it in the trailer.
Mhm.
It's got the big giant 3 statues, and we all weren't sure. It's like, is that the White Tower? Is that the Age of Legends? Apparently they used that. They spent a whole bunch of money on special effects on it, and it's literally only in the show for three seconds.
See, like this is such a huge waste of money.
Yeah, it's like it's a 3-second shot of something that's insignificant and doesn't need to be in there.
Mm-hmm.
So why did you spend the money on it? I'm not quite sure. I mean, it's literally an insignificant room that nobody even knows why it's there. I made a Rafe image to go with this article for you, Steve. Oh shit. Okay. Well, here we go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, anything to get away from this shit. Oh boy.
Oh, this is a good one.
I
love this
having
one.
not seen it yet. Here we go. I love you, mule. Right. Oh, it is so true.
Oh man. Fuck me. Wow.
Man.
That's fucking awesome.
I mean, it's a good thing that they fired him off of all their stuff before the DEI cancellation from Trump, because otherwise he'd be bitching and moaning all over the place about Trump.
That is amazing. Wow. Yeah, Rafe took lessons from D&D original. Yeah. Oh gosh. There are better shows that look better, have better writing, better acting, better casting, that each season costs only as much or slight. Dude, there's shows that cost nothing.
Mm-hmm.
There's movies that cost nothing that are way better and look better.
Dude, so the show The Sword of Truth, okay, much better. It was the adaptation off of after a second attempt at trying to reread that series, it was a garbage series. You still had a better show off of that, and that had a smaller budget than Xena Warrior Princess.
Yeah. Well, it's like I don't even like I didn't even bother to watch it, to be honest. Legend of the Seeker. I heard some people like Legend of the Seeker, so
it's
but I know it wasn't a good adaptation, but I heard people say they liked it. But I mean, what's up, Aldan?
Serious liberties.
How you doing, buddy?
They took serious liberties, but as I recall, and I could be very, very hazy in my memory on this, it was still much closer.
I never watched. I should just pop it on once just to see, but I heard it was not very, very good. I've heard people say at least there were like a bunch of hot chicks in it.
Yes, very much so.
And like it wasn't a very good show, but at least there was hotness. Like that's all I can remember about it, to be honest. Wow, Legend of the Seeker is such a low bar, and you're totally right. Let's see. Remember, Rafe was blaming the SAG strike for the low numbers of season 2 because the actors couldn't promote the show. Oh yeah. Look, it's always somebody else's fault, right? It's not because the show is shit. It's somebody else's fault. While the books focus while the books focus predominantly on Rand al'Thor, a Harry Potter type. I guess.
Uh-oh.
I guess. I mean, sort of. I mean, Harry Potter. Well, I mean, not really.
No.
No, no. Like Harry Potter's a fucking orphan boy. Wait, how is he a Harry Potter? Wait, hold on a sec. Like, I was thinking, like, young and being thrown into a situation he doesn't know what to fucking do with. I mean, I guess that they can, but like
And
everything else is different.
Eventually being told you're the one, okay, that's where
I guess that's what they're
weird.
referring to as him, like Harry being the chosen one and Rand being the dragon. I guess that's what they're trying to do.
Rand is so much deeper of a character than Harry Potter is, though.
I guess that's
more.
I guess that's the parallel they're trying to draw. I guess I don't know. Who discovers he's the Dragon Reborn, a formidable magic wielder, and the world's prophesied savior. Blah 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 blah. We're just fluffing this out. In season 1, she transverses. Wait, well, hold on. The TV's adaptation's first 2 chapters were centered mostly on Rosamund Pike's Moraine Damage. Yeah, how do we? Yeah,
right. Jesus. Let's flip our focus back to her.
Oh, so she's just they're just retelling what they did. Well, that's sure to please die. Wait, what? Hold on, I got to go back. Apparently, season 1, she traveled to tour searching for the youngsters with the potential to become dragon. We're hellbent on teaching them the ways of the light before Sinister Force.
Yeah, that was her goal.
Season 2 saw them all learn which one of the candidates was set up to. Wait. Season 2 saw them all learn which one of the candidates was set up to the plate. Set to step up to the plate. And with that, Rand will be more of the main player, and that's yet to be seen. We'll see. So Rand finally gets to be the main character in his own show. That'll be interesting. Yeah, we all
believe it when I see it.
It's funny you say that, because that's exactly the same thing I hear about the Shannara Chronicles. Is it wasn't great, but hot women, so I'll watch it.
Right.
Is that I never watched Shannara either, so technically he is an orphan, right? So that's I think those are the parallels they're trying to make. Like, he's sort of I think it's more a chosen one destiny, maybe the orphan thing. I don't know. But I think definitely they're trying to match up Harry being the chosen one and Rand being the Dragon Reborn and making them like there's I think that's where the similarities stop. But I guess if you're trying to make a parallel, it's a quick and dirty one, I guess. But it's not that important. While that's sure to please diehard fans of Sorcerer Joe Judkins, assures viewers that the show won't turn into your stereotypical genre fare. I wish it would. Can we get some stereotypical fantasy, please? That'd be great. Robert Jordan was asked by his publishers to make them more like Lord of the Rings, but he was later allowed to. What is it? Okay, maybe I'm misunderstanding what the fuck this means. Robert Jordan, he's saying Robert Jordan let his freak flag fly. What the fuck does that mean? Can somebody explain it to me?
I mean, to let his imagination go wild. And
is that what, is it just really bad wording he's using by saying, because it's just he's such a bad interviewer. Yeah. Harry Potter is an empty character which allows everyone to inject themselves into the character role. Rand al'Thor is a character that people see and acknowledge his traits and characteristics. Gotcha.
Yeah. So, the freak flag, I'm sorry, Rafe, but you letting your freak flag fly and Robert Jordan letting his freak flag fly are 2 different sets of freak, so to speak. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
they are not one and the same.
I agree, Staplebo. Can we not run Robert Jordan's name through the mud, please? Just leave him out of it. He has nothing to do with this. Just leave him out. it's yeah. So let's see here. Free. You can see it around books 4 and 5 and 6. No, you can actually start seeing it in 2 that he breaks off from the Great Hunt is where most people say he's breaking off from the Tolkien mole and he's going his own way.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't. What did he say from 4, 5, and 6? You can see it around 4, 5, and 6 that's when they blew up. They are much edgier and much more like television. So the excuse is he couldn't figure out how to adapt the first 3 books, so he skipped them, and now he's actually going to adapt the books because he feels like how are scenes like Alcair Doll like better for television than like a horse charge and fight on the plane in front of the walls of Falme? Or right? I don't understand this. How is a duel between the barely trained swordsman against the blade master from a foreign land, and Rand barely pulls it out with luck, some skill, but mostly luck and his Tavera nature. That's not cinematic. Like, what are we talking about?
Right, that they turn into a fireball thing from Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah, it's nuts. It's nuts. Like, this is just like, I couldn't figure, like, this is another excuse. It's I couldn't figure out how to adapt the first 3 books, so I faked it on 1 and 2. We decided to skip 3, and now since I think this is like a television book, we're gonna do this one, but we're not. We're gonna have 11 minutes of cringe that wasn't in the books. And we're gonna revolt, like the fact that they, the 11 minutes of cringe is what they released to get everybody to on board with. Hey, this is a book season right here, guys.
TV, thy name is Winter's Heart.
I mean, it's like 11, like it's like you couldn't have, like, it's one of those things. Like, if you're trying to, like, so first of all, anybody that says they're not trying to convince the book fans that this is going to be a return to the story, then you're not paying attention to all the media that's going on. They are working really hard to try and convince all the book fans that, hey, just we've made it. This is now where we're doing book stuff. We're gonna start doing the book stuff. So please come back and watch our show, because if you like the books, this is going to be the season for you. And then you release 11 minutes of stuff that isn't in the books.
Yeah. And that is the only thing that they've used as a pitch to start each season. Book.
Well, and it's sort of even so, like, and I'll be honest, like, I saw Daniel Green finally put up something for the 11 minutes of cringe. So, which I'll be honest, like, I don't generally watch his stuff anymore, but it is good to see that he's going back to business as usual. So, like, good for him. But like, I watched like the first like minute or 2 of it, and even he's like, none of this is in the book, but we'll check it out. It's like, okay, right? So it's like it was also it was a very lukewarm take. It's like, I have mixed emotions. It's like, yeah, right. he didn't like it, but he just wants to say that. That's what it seemed like.
Daniel Green just wants to watch somebody let their freak flag fly. He likes that.
Yeah, well, that's true too. But I don't, ladies. But okay, so you can see it.
For them.
The earlier books are very skewed in one character, screwed to one character. Wait, the earlier books are very skewed to one character, because the Dragon Reborn, the book that spends 0 time with the main character and gives all the other characters time to find their footing, is all about one character.
I mean, there's nothing about Egwene in the Shadow Rising. Nothing.
Well, he said to be fair, he said book 4 is where the freak flag starts to fly. So he's saying 1, 2, and 3 are
Okay.
skewed towards
Okay.
Rand, basically.
So replace the title of the book with The Great Hunt. There's nothing in there about Egwene's journey
Yeah,
at
yeah,
all.
exactly. Yeah. Her whole thing with the Sean Chan that wasn't in the book. Matt dealing
Nynaeve.
with the dagger stuff. Nynaeve dealing with her situation. Perrin, just
You don't. I mean, like even in the Eye of the World, you don't get Matt's perspective at all. You don't see Perrin at all. I mean, come on, people, really?
yeah, the fact that they're split up and you have different POV chapters with them throughout the books. It's
This
all.
is something that. Yeah,
But
this
it's
is
not.
something that you read, and you got to sit there and look at people and say, listen, just because somebody said it doesn't make it right.
Well, and that's also what I was just going to say, Steve. Well, it's almost like he's the main character. You're right.
Mhm.
Like this is like, wow, a book is writing for its main. Wow, how dare you, book? Right? It's like it's like even though it's not true. I mean, yes,
Can you
like
imagine Dungeon Crawler Carl written for Ellie?
yeah, exactly, right? It's like yeah. Why is it fucking there more? Why is the book based around Prepotente? I mean, come on. Why aren't we getting like 20 Amani chapters?
I
Katia
want
should have
Mouse's
the bulk of the
perspective in the
Just,
Dresden Files.
it's like, look, man, come on. Like, this is how books are. You have a main character, a lot of the plot revolves around them, but then the other characters like have their shit too. Like, this is just disingenuous. And the earlier books are skewed towards one character, and that's you decided to not in your adaptation to make your show about the character that you're saying all the books that you adapted are skewed towards. So you're saying that the earlier books are all Rand, and then you decide to make a show and not make your show about the person that you're saying everything is about. Is that fucking confusing to anybody else? The wheel. So that's it. So skewed to one character and rely heavily on traditional fantasy tropes, which would be hard for us to put on TV and not be compared to Lord of the Rings. How about you be compared to Lord of the Rings because it's one of the greatest, if not the greatest, trilogy ever made.
Yeah.
Like why are you not wanting to be compared to that? Like I don't understand that.
Are you afraid of the standard? There's a reason why every single epic fantasy book gets compared to Lord of the Rings, and authors who embrace that are better off for it because they're actually paying respect to what came before them and that they're trying to build on that.
Well, Rand. That's why Dragonborn is interesting because Rand is barely in it, but everything that's happening, involves him. And you're right. Like the Eye of the World. That's why it's like most people say that it's what where Robert Jordan was starting to find his voice was the Great Hunt because the Eye of the World is very very Lord of the Rings like the way it's you got your fellowship, they're going about their business, right? Because it's a good formula. It got him started, and then he started trying, finding his voice, finding new things that he wanted to do in book 2. So, I think that it's not an unfair statement for the Eye of the World that it's I mean, I don't know how. Yeah, it's skewed towards the main character. Okay, I don't see the problem. But the other characters get their just desserts and there's plenty that you could put on TV. Like I don't know how you like I just don't understand how you don't think would be good television. Because you'd be compared to the Lord of the Rings. It's like, wow, that would be a huge compliment. Right? I like, oh man, this is just like Lord of the Rings. That would be a huge compliment, wouldn't it? Like I would take that as a huge compliment. Like, man, this reminds me of Lord of the Rings. It's great.
Yeah, appreciate it. That's what we were going for with a little bit of a twist.
Yeah. Hey, you're gonna see a difference in season 2 because that's where things start changing up. But season 1, we could see. It's like, that's what you'd want. It's like, oh, I can see where the where the influence of Lord of the Rings comes from in these books. It's like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
well, it's true. It is influenced quite a bit. But season 2, when Jordan starts, trying some new things and finding his own voice, you're going to see it sort of skew away from that Lord of the Rings path. Like, I don't understand. Like, that's just like, I don't understand. It's like I don't get it.
Just present the hero's journey, and and then do variations on that, because ultimately it's it's hero's journey over and over again, but all your variations on that can create a massively epic tale to tell. Jordan did that. Period.
Yep.
Rafe has not even come near to accomplishing even a sixth of that. I wouldn't think. I don't know. I have to evaluate that, but and if it was accomplished, it's very loosely done.
So we have. I'm gonna pop them up here so we can take a look. So, I guess the big thing they released some more posters. So more Thanos snapping.
Well, at least this is not like digital blocks coming off of somebody.
Yeah, but I don't know why we're Thanos snapping anything. You know what I mean? That's like why?
True.
I just don't. It's like,
well, because it's the show disappearing from Amazon.
yeah, maybe that's it. You got me. Oh my goodness.
Okay, so Sam,
A reality TV star knows what makes good TV. That's a very good point. The issue was Rosamund Pike. Just the sell to get the named actor on the show would have been to be the main character, a producer, yep, voice actor. The show was about her. She didn't sign on to be a supporting. Yep, exactly. I think it's still stand by it. Not that it was the worst thing to happen to the show was when they signed her on, because it's exactly what you said, Grifter. Is it became about her because they had to sign her on and make it about her because she's the name. It's basically Rosamund Pike's Wheel of Time, right? So
yeah. How could you not have an opportunity as such an actress and not put her on the screen?
I know, right?
Like,
that's also why I don't think they're gonna kill her off. I know you guys think they're gonna kill, like a few of you guys think they're gonna kill her off. I don't think it's happening.
End of her contract. Yeah, they're killing her. I think so.
Is it the end of her contract?
I think it was the end of her contract, and it gives her the opportunity to have an epic death scene.
Maybe. So I didn't know it was the end of her contract. So, but
that's what I could be wrong. That's what I've heard. So,
I mean, it's probably
it's probably very wrong then.
I mean, I also thought it was supposed to be Rafe's end of contract too, but he's pushing for season 2 or season 4 and 5 now that he has been fired.
What the fuck is that?
That's Avienda apparently. I think she's okay. I don't like. So did they thin her out? Because I think she's bigger than this, but like I don't think there's any reason to get focused on that. I think that like
no, I don't think she has a super thin waist, but she's nowhere near huge by any means. But just like
I'm
the last set of pictures,
I'm gonna try and save quick so I can here. Let me see if I can save these to my file so I can actually do a little better freaking, because like I can't zooming in. Yeah, let me see if where's my folder at? Why is it not?
But it was just like the other set of pictures though. I mean, where the one, I can't remember which chick it was, where she had no legs. Avienda is missing the important joints in her arms in that picture, but she's still holding that spear perfectly still.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. Let me save all these real quick so I can we can actually manipulate them a little better. Sorry, guys. Got right folder. So good. This is going pretty quick. So I'll get them all up because there's like a few more character pictures, and then there's some group pictures in a big like a big group photo type deal.
Ooh,
it's very weird.
Does it also have the Thanos snap?
I don't think so, but it's like it's supposed to be them grouped by who's in what storylines. It looks like, which like the groupings just make me laugh because they echo out they echo out the Shadow Rising like nobody else, right? It's like wow,
Mhm.
this is the Shadow Rising.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. I'm assuming you don't have the XE pants, so you haven't seen it. So, but all right. So
Oh,
we
jeez.
were looking at Avienda, right? All right. Let's
Yeah. Is
to
Matt
it.
one of these pictures, or did they miss
You
him
know what?
again?
I hold on. I actually, you know what's funny? I don't think there is a Matt picture.
I'm really shocked. Is there a parent picture?
Hold on. Let's see. So there is no Thanos snap of Perrin or Matt. So it looks like they only Thanos snapped the group in the waist. So I guess we're gonna get Thanos snap pictures of the others. Like they're gonna roll out these Thanos snap
Oh,
posters.
that could be.
It sure seems
Yeah.
like it. It's very weird.
So next week we'll get the the Ebudar Thanos snap,
I guess, yeah.
or not? Is it Ebudar where they going, or is it Tanchico?
Tanchico. Why is it doing it this way? Why is my shit doesn't need to be saved? Oh gosh, my computer. I'm fucking getting frustrated with this shit, man. Open with photos. There you go. I don't need to be on the edit screen. There. Thank you. All right. Perfect. Sorry. Man, struggling. I apologize. All right. So here's the Avienda picture. Well, now it won't let me. Whatever. Dude, I don't know what the
You just
fuck.
went back to the edit.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Well, it wouldn't let me adjust it, so I don't know why it's doing that, but whatever. There you go. We'll do that. Okay. So yeah, so we got the fake spears up here. I don't know. She's the one Aiel that doesn't look like the rest, right? It's very strange that
Where was her veil?
what
She didn't
veil?
even have a veil around her neck.
I think it's tucked under her blouse or under whatever her Fremen suit. I think it's under her Fremen breathing suit is where it is.
There we go.
Oh my.
Chani? Discount Chani?
Yeah, basically. Yeah. All right. I'm getting so pissed off. There we go. Oh, sorry, it's coming up. So here we have the newest member of the X-Men, Egwene. Here's Egwene.
What the fuck?
I don't know why hers are turning into rose petals, black rose petals, and I don't know.
What is this?
So she is changed. Hers is. She's got. I don't know. I don't know. So her top, her black top is turning into black rose petals, and she's got some Aiel garb underneath it. Apparently, it looks like she's the only one that isn't fully erasing. I don't know what the
She's
hell
a
that's supposed
ghost.
to mean.
She's a ghost. She has no legs again.
Because she's the best. It's because she's the real dragon.
Man, she can just float around everywhere.
They layered her costume. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like good question. What is will Avi channel in the show, or will she stay spear fighter to differentiate her from the other girls? Probably stay. I would say she's. I don't know. That's a good question. I have no idea because there's been nothing to make us think that she's going to I mean, they could just leave her as a maiden for girl power. I really don't know. Depends if they want how much of a relationship they want Egwene and Avienda to have, I guess. Oh, is this a Ray Palpatine thing? She's gonna the dark. She's gonna turn to the dark one. She's gonna turn to the dark. I still can't. I still hate they don't use the word shadow.
They've all turned to the dark one. I mean, honestly.
So yeah, so
act
she's
like it.
you know, it's I don't know. Yeah. So and hold on. So there's two. I think there's two more. Three. Well, yeah. We showed Rand already.
Yeah.
Getting tired of this shit. All my shit got messed up. My computer is a piece of crap. There we go. Okay, good. It's so weird. Like I try to I'm having to make like 3 extra clicks to be able to zoom in and shit. All right, there we go. So let's see here. So what is this? So what is this sword? So there's no heron on his sword. So they've demoted Lan. He's not a fucking. He's got a mini tornado coming out of his.
Yeah, he's got a letter opener now.
He's got a tornado coming out of the tip. So I guess he does give. So are we really? Does he give? He's giving Rand this. Is that not the sword of the Malkyr Kings that he has right now?
How did he get that from his sister?
Yeah, it's true. No, they definitely did not minimalize it. They'll put it front and center. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on chat here. I was struggling.
Yeah, okay. I was about to ask. I didn't want to sound stupid.
Yeah,
but,
no,
staple bow. There's no heron sword for Lan.
Oh, he doesn't. Okay, that's fine. I would. So he's just a blade master without a heron mark blade. I didn't remember if
he's just he's just a badass motherfucker. Not in the show though.
What a dumb stance. Just hire an instructor. Well, teach them all. Like in the 11 minutes of cringe. Like they're holding the swords like baseball bats, and it looks very awkward how they're holding their swords and their sword stances. That you're probably right. But it is the Malkyr sword, right? The one he uses. It's the sword of Malkyr Kings, right? Or the sword of Malkyr.
Yeah.
Right. So he gives it. So is that not what he was wielding in season 1 and 2?
I don't know. They never said. You know,
and if he wasn't, what sword was that? Where's he get this one? Well, he'll just find it on the ground. Perrin will give it to you. Perrin will give it to him or something. He'll pick it up and give it to him because that's what Perrin does. He finds stuff on the ground and fights with it.
Yep.
Agreed.
Not my land either.
All right, now we have the most important one. Here we go. We got
again.
Well, yeah. So where I don't know. Like, apparently,
didn't she have a picture last time?
I don't know where she gets this outfit. By the way, because you see her, the sword is different. Okay. Fair enough. So I'm just not. Where does she get this outfit? Because you see her in the frumpy brown stuff, walking around with the Aiel, and then all of a sudden she goes into Rhuidean and she has this on. Where does this come from?
The Blue Aja Nordstrom in Tarvalon.
Watch her get in Rhuidean. Probably she'll probably find. Well, yeah. I guess we don't have any images of her going in. It would be Yeah, she comes out with it. Why not?
Yeah,
But no,
that is
I
weird.
assumed it was just a. But don't they show her being carried in it several times? Like, isn't that the original poster? She's being carried out in this. I could be wrong. I
I
don't
can't
remember. I don't remember if she's being carried out of. Even in the trailer, I know there's a. Hold on, let me see
Yeah,
here.
I don't know if she's wearing that dress or not, but it's still it's an awful dress. What's
No, no. So yeah,
having a
so I
blue
think
dress would be fine,
it
but that
must
thing
be.
on top is horrible.
It must be just a vision because the poster she's not wearing that dress, so it must be just a Rhuidean outfit. She must just get
Okay.
a different clothing inside Rhuidean. All their clothes are old inspired, but look made in Milan. Yeah, well, yeah. Just I mean,
Right.
if you see that shot of Egwene's coat, in the British snippet, the British. Did you see the clip they released on British television of them talking as a group in Tarvalin? You didn't see that?
Oh no.
Has anybody else? Have you guys seen? I thought I showed it yesterday. You guys saw that clip, right? Here, let me bring it up. I
Okay.
think Staplebo gave it to me too. Staplebo's been hooking me up, man.
Nice.
No, it was
See,
somebody else.
that's the thing. Like this show is like a toned down version for the women's clothes. In some cases, a toned down version of Met Gala. It's just some of the dumbest shit that you could put these people in, dumb and impractical.
Yeah.
The Queen of Andor, Morghese, that outfit. Obviously, Lanfear with her fucking BDSM kid and play inspired haircut looking black dress in Rhuidean.
God
Or
damn it!
not Rhuidean, but
Who gave me Who gave me
Tar.
this? Sorry, I'm getting. Maybe was it Articus that gave it to me? Oh my god! Hold on, I gotta find.
Sorry.
I don't know why I can't find it. It's pissing me off. I had it yesterday. It was like Britain Today or something like that. Let's see here.
Yeah, Trip. I think that at the very least is the point, though. Is like none of these outfits look like they are
Oh,
real time.
that's fucking why I did. It was I forgot who. I still don't remember who sent it to me, but it was a clip coming off of Blue Sky.
Oh, Staplebo sent it to you again.
Okay, well I got it now. At least
Okay.
maybe he sent me a better one. It's the same one. Yeah, it's off. It's off.
Is that a British Phil Hartman?
No, that's gonna be Samael. So you
He
haven't
just
seen
looks like Phil Hartman, though.
You haven't seen this?
No, I haven't.
Okay, shit. All right. I'm not sure
I
who
think
is.
it's
I
probably
don't know
went
who.
insane.
I don't know who this is a repeat for, but sorry, but here we go.
Brandon, his friends and allies reuniting the city of Farm. Lorraine has a warning.
The city is not safe, obviously. I would ask you all to stay here. But I know you'll do as you wish. So please remember that the person shining your shoes will give your description to the South Harbour fishmonger, who in turn will speak quietly to the innkeeper at the Upriver Run, who is a woman who reports every suspicious newcomer directly to the Red Arja.
There you go.
What?
So I'm pretty sure he gets it wrong. It's not Falme. They told him the wrong thing, maybe because. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Again, South Harbor is Tarvalin.
Yeah.
Right. So if it's so dangerous in the city, why does she want them to stay in the city? Second of all, where is it? Come on. Give me the shot of her. What the fuck is she wearing?
I was gonna say that is definitely what's the word that Dane likes to use? Anachronistic. Yeah, that is definitely not something that you would see.
Hey, Scarlett, if
in
you have
this
anything
world.
you want to add, that's fine. But I don't want to deal with you. So, go enjoy the show, and that's fine.
Love
See
you
you
too,
later.
sweetheart.
Have a good one. Yeah. So I don't know why we think this is good for Wheel of Time. I don't know why this is like. Obviously, I'm doing something right because. We keep getting bombarded with trolls, so it's obviously I'm pissing off the right people.
But
yeah,
Steve, what the fuck are you wearing? A t-shirt?
Yeah, fuck. Jesus Christ. She looks ridiculous. Like what the how am I supposed what they can't even get the freaking don't worry, Amber. Scarlett's gone. I'm done dealing with that crap. I'm just done with it. So she looks ridiculous. She's in the X-Men, so great. They can't figure out what the attire is supposed to look like in this world.
No.
They can't figure it out. Like it's one of those that they're so busy trying to be like Vogue and chic that they're just like Craig said it perfectly. The show has no verisimilitude. It just doesn't. Craig, every time I show up, so do trolls. Maybe I'm thinking maybe my milkshake freaks on the trolls. Hey, but that's okay, man. It's okay. We love you, Craig. I'm glad you're here. It's okay. Look, I have a new outlook on life. I don't have time for them, so I just decided I'm gonna do what everybody else does. I'm just gonna not deal with it. It's fine. I'm gonna say it one more time, and we'll probably say it every time that one of them shows up around here. It's funny they come into our us having a good time, having a discussion about things by ourselves, and they feel like they need to come in here and start yapping. I don't understand it, and it's and they come and call us sad, and it's like go then go. Like, why are you here? So it's fine. All right.
Mhm.
So I don't understand what the wardrobe is in this show. Like, is it 2024? Are we in the age of legends? Like, it's like you have like
Mhm.
I don't. It just doesn't. I don't know. I don't know what the costume design is all about. Salva, so all you gotta do is go back 5 seconds. This one didn't last long. Okay, like I'm just done dealing with it. You know what I mean? I'm done dealing with it. So like this one, I didn't give the benefit. I just you want to come in and be a dickhead, then I don't have time for it. So Sam, okay, Sam, wellness check. You okay, Sam? We got another Sam exploded again. Sam, wellness check for Sam. And I'm gonna read this.
Niner in there.
So I'm going to read this just because thank you for having my back, Amber. I appreciate it. Sure, it's not really in the grand scheme of things, but we have a right to be critical just like you have a right to enjoy it. Perfectly said. So go enjoy it. It's fine. I don't care. I don't understand you. Good. Thank you. I'm glad you're good. That's well said, Amber, and it's exactly right. I've never told anybody they can't enjoy a single thing ever. I just don't get you, and that's fine. But they I want to say this again because I've said it many times. It really does bring like joy to my heart the way you guys have had my back here lately. I really appreciate it. Like very, very much. Like you guys have sent like clips and stuff and like I've been inundated with DMs and stuff of new stuff coming up and just awesome comments and you guys participating. And then, when we do have people that are just unhinged show up, you guys jump right on them and basically say stuff that I, don't need to say. You say it for me, so I don't have to say it. So Thank you very, very much. It means a lot, and it really does just thank you. Like I can't say it enough. So thank you very much for being here and hanging out and doing our thing, venting our frustration over how bad this show is. When did it become a crime to be frustrated that something sucks?
Right.
It's one of those. Alex, thank you so much for 2 gifted memberships. Thank you very much. Let's see. We have Forsaken
Thumb and Forsaken.
and Thumb are now Dragonsworn. Thank you very much. I have been releasing some videos early for membership viewing early, so
You have
check that
good
out.
stuff too.
Thank you. Oh my God, thank you, Aldan, for $10. Fuck the jacket. Matt is Sam's favorite character. I thought you were gonna say the jacket is my favorite character. Where's Nick? Nick would have been all over that. That would have been fucking man.
Right.
Aladair, thank you very much for 5 gifted memberships. Thank you very much. Calendar,
so we got Chris Overlock, Get a Fix, the Ginger Ninja, and Dempsey.
Awesome. Thank you very, very much, Calendar. Again, I think I said it. I don't know if it was last stream. Calendar, your support has been amazing. So thank you. You all, even if you can't hang out for all the streams, you pop in whenever you can. You always like on X and comment, and thank you very, very much. It means a lot, all of you guys. So maybe this is something she'll wear in the dance party scene. But we talked about it a little bit yesterday too. This whole conversation is weird, and I can't blame the broadcaster for getting the city wrong. They probably gave him the wrong information, so it's like, what's he gonna do? But like, if you listen to what she's and how many of you guys were here when we were talking about this last night? Do you guys want me to go over it quick, or you want to move on? Because the posters, I think we're going to have a lot to say about the posters, which is interesting because they're just posters, but I think we could read a lot into it from them. But she's 100% Storm Forsaken. I think these characters are all like X-Men. Yeah, I think I know you are, and it means a lot. So thank you. I just thank you very much. Thank you, all of you. Look, we've had the streams here have been 40 plus here the last few weeks, which look, in the grand scheme of things, it's not huge numbers by YouTube standards, but it's big numbers for me. So I appreciate every single one of you being here and interacting. Our chat is always amazing. You guys are always have great stuff to say, and you make all this just better because of the discussions we have. It's not like some of those streams that have like 400 people in them and nobody's talking. You guys are always talking and interacting, and it makes it that much more fun. Zax, you missed me having to ban somebody, buddy. I'm following after you, buddy. Like Zax is my mentor. Zax is like my mighty eagle. Zax is my Zax is the man. Sven Dragon is now Dragon. Thank you very much, Thumb, for the gifted membership. I appreciate it very much.
Did I freeze her?
It might be me. It's me. I think I'm being DDoSed. I don't know. Like I'm gonna see if I can take out a loan and get a new computer. This is pissing me off. But hey, all these gifted memberships are gonna help towards that. So thank you very much. Like seriously, that's what I'm putting everything towards is trying to get a new Cameron, and I didn't miss you, Cameron. I always try to listen to the streams, but dude, of course, hey, it's not. Look, I appreciate you too, Cameron. I know you're there. I try to remember, like that's all. Like I'm gonna, and then I'll get off my soapbox. But, can you hear me? I can see my connection is fucked.
No, yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, your image goes a little skittish.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn on. Well, no, I don't. So it's I remember, like, and this is gonna sound weird, but like I remember each of you guys because you all have different personalities and it's so unique takes on everything. It's one of those, and I appreciate all of you guys. And when I see everybody, I sort of it's weird, but I've sort of gotten to know all of you guys through your chats, and it's one of those, like, the best part is like I know, like, for instance, and I'm not picking on you, Yanon, if you're here. Yanon and me always don't agree, but that's okay, and we can have a back and forth discussion. And if we end up in a place where we agree to disagree, that's cool. Like, that's fine. But I know he's here to support, and I know he's here in good faith, and I know he's a good person, and and you know what? That's all I can ask for, right? So, uh, I'm not. If you can't, when you can be here and you are here, as long as you're enjoying the stream, that's all I could. That's all I can ask for. So that's all I'm saying, Cameron. And I see you. I appreciate you being here whenever you can. Right? Obviously, life is first. Right? I mean, obviously, it's like, how dare you? How dare you not come into my stream? You son of a bitch. I'm banning you. Jay Jay, yeah. So somebody just came in just being a troll, and I've made the decision, basically, and I've added a bunch of mods too who can they're feel free to fire away as long as you're not abusing your power. I'm just done dealing with that type of shit, Jay. I used to try and take the high road and try and have a discussion with these people, and try and sort of see why they're so pathetic to come into our stream where we're having our own discussion to try and derail it because they're mad that we don't like the show. And I'm just tired of it because it's now to the point where I don't need to explain myself. The show's garbage. We all know the show's garbage, and we want to vent our frustration over why that it's garbage. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't understand why somebody needs to come in and try and be a dick about it. I'm not going to come into. I've never gone into another person's stream who's shilling for it and said, "You guys are all fucking pathetic shills," because, well, I don't want to waste my time. So it's like,
Right.
So I'm just done dealing with that crap, Jay. And the mod, anybody that I've modded knows at this point that if somebody starts doing that crap, ban away. I'm not. I just, it's not worth it. Ethan, what's up, Ethan? I used to follow Dusty Wheel and Wheel of Time up. When they shielded this garbage, I left. Thank God I found your channel. None of my friends read, so I have no one to vent to, and that's why we're here. Because
Yeah.
and I hate, it's nice to talk about it every once in a while just to sort of refresh. I started this channel hoping that this show was going to be great. I started this channel as a sweet summer child. Right?
Yeah, right.
I did, just be like, you know what? I was watching the trailers and like, man, I think this has the potential to be really good, blah, 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 blah. And I gave it all the chances in the world. And then when it went south, everybody, I went looking to all the places that I'm sure you guys looked around to, the leading Wheel of Time, channels out there, and all of them were saying that it was great. And when I just decided that, am I crazy, right? Am I crazy? And obviously I'm not. So it's one of those. It's like that with anything. Like, it's nice to know you're not alone. It's nice to know you're not alone in your feeling, and that's part of the reason that I'm here doing this with whoever wants to come on and have fun with me. Is I'm not crazy that this shit is terrible, and that it's nice to know that there's people that agree with me and have the same point of view and want to talk about it to get it off their chest. Sorry, go ahead, Nate.
Yeah. No, I was going to say the one good thing that I can say this show has done is it has given us a forum to meet each other and become friends with each other. I got back into reading because I got into, this group, and it's, that side has had massive benefits for me.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, this show is complete trash, and it is good to be able to sit there and find people of like mindset, just like it is for the people who enjoy this show to congregate with people of their like mindset to enjoy it or dislike it together. Period.
Yeah, no, and I've met so many people, Zach's included, right? No, Steve, you've always tried, but they just co-opt your stream. They don't want a good faith debate. No, they just want to be a nuisance.
That's true.
Nick Filoni for 1999. I think I almost missed this, so thank you very much, Nick. Nick, you missed a golden opportunity to say. I think, but who was it? Aldan took up the cause for you about the jacket. You're doing the Lord's work. You're ripping on this trash. Here's for your computer phone. Thank you very much, Nick. I'm gonna re-highlight Aldan's comment just because I think Nick will like it. So Aldan said for $10, fuck the jacket. Matt is Sam's favorite character. There you go.
Dude, no, seriously, what you need to do is you need to forego the computer, and you need to get a jacket like this for yourself.
It's probably $1,000 jacket, so you might be right.
Yeah.
Calendar,
you'll go far.
Calendar, it's one of those things. I don't exactly remember when I flipped. I'm pretty sure it was pretty soon, but there was a point I was in denial. I was in major denial, just trying to be like, it's okay, and yeah. So I was incredibly excited for this show. Incredibly excited.
Yeah, I think for me it was most of the way through episode 3 before I'd finally kind of clicked on it, and I'm like, am I going nuts? And then I found somebody on YouTube that hated it too, and it was like, oh, okay, there we go.
Well, it's the same thing with, like, it's not on the level, but it's the same thing with Last Jedi, right? That's what happened with Last Jedi for me. It's like, I hated it, and it's like, you have the people shilling for it, and you're like, there's no way. And then that's where you start finding, found your neurotics and your at that point, I think was it God, I think was it Angry Joe that actually before he like went really weird, he unloaded on it. I forgot who it was that actually just unloaded on it, but you find all
there were a handful.
You find it's just like the Game of Thrones season 8, right? We need these outlets, or you just this is our entertainment. Entertainment is important. I work hard all day shoveling shit and fucking dealing with fucking things breaking and all that, like literally dealing with shit. And it's like, I want to come home and enjoy a show. I can come home. I enjoy Invincible with my son. We watch Secret Level. It would be great to be able to sit down and, I try to get my whole family to watch this show. Like, Ryan started reading. Yeah, Shad, absolutely. Shad Disparu, right?
Mahler.
Mahler. Yeah, the list is long, right? But it's like, I try, my dad walked out on the first episode because he's just like, I can't do this. Like, it's, and my son is reading Wheel of Time, but he doesn't watch the show, right? So it's like that's, there you go. Fuck this show. Egwin's Two Rivers dressed as my favorite character. Boom. Got it. And Jay, we're going to move on, but Jay, I will never judge you for anybody you watch. Who cares? Right? If you find enjoyment in watching somebody, dude, find enjoyment from it. There's a lot of people that watch Dusty Wheel. Some probably still do. And maybe they still enjoy some of his content. And that's fine. I'm not judge and jury. If you enjoy something, if you just enjoy getting the news from him, great. Like, so it's just, So Captain Bob Ross, the existence of Paris' wife was a warning shot from the shit. Yes. 100%. 100%. Yep, and that's another. I criticize. This is also what partially Ethan made me decide that I'm just done dealing with it. Even though I tried to, try to have discussions. Whenever I criticize a show on another channel, their mods chastised me, and I was nice. All I said was the show has nothing to do with the books, and she jumped my ass, and she actually had, and she jumped my ass like she actually had any power. And most of the time, they just ban you. It's like what happened on on Reddit. And if you tried to make any comment that was like, well, like, I know the one that got me in trouble was I asked how Loyal is going to make it to season 2 after being stabbed with the Shredder Logoth dagger, and I just got banned. And it's like that. It's a genuine question. Like it's like you just don't have an answer, so you're just going to ban me. It's like, okay, so that's I'm just done. I'm done being the bigger man. I can be petty.
No, critical thought is
Craig changed his
anathema,
avatar on me, man. Craig changed his avatar on me. He's confusing me. Okay. Sam, for $2, what book is your son on? So Ryan took a break he is on Shadow Rising. He took a break because he was also reading Stormlight Archive and he was enjoying it. So he was through. He got through. I think he's actually reading Rhythm of War right now. And then I think he's going to go back to Wheel of Time after that. I don't know if he's going to try and read Wind of Truth or not, but yeah, he's on Shadow Rising right now.
You have a book you can borrow.
We got Say it again.
You have a book you can borrow.
Yeah. True. Actually, no. Well, I have a audiobook, but I never bought the hardcover.
Oh, okay. Oh, good for you.
What was I gonna say too? I lost track of it. Oh, Nerporial. In Nerporial, like that's one of the cool. Like we got Nerporial reading it because of because of the show, and it's interesting. I don't think he catches everything the first time through, and he's obviously dealing with a bunch of people that are big into the book, so we're very detailed in what we're talking about when we're talking about the books. But he's on A Crown of Swords right now. I think he's getting ready to do. If you're not subbed to him, he's going to be probably doing A Crown of Swords discussion here soon. But yeah, I mean that's some of the best parts. People that read the books because the show is terrible and go, man, how is this sold so many copies?
And they read the books to different. Yeah, well, and they read the books to all different level enjoyment. I think discussion. It's like Brian doesn't see a lot of the stuff.
Yep.
And that's fine. I don't see a lot of the stuff, but then I get in discussions. I'm like, oh, okay, that's pretty damn awesome.
Yeah, a lot of the time it takes some talking to get me to. It's like, oh shit, now I remember that, right? So yep. So, so real quick, so for anybody that didn't hear what happened in this clip here, real quick, we'll play it through one more time, and then we're gonna move on to these posters. But again, I am blessed to have you all here. Thank you so much, and for your generosity and your support. Thank you very much. I appreciate every single one of you. And let me know either in Discord or wherever if you want me to bring back some of the member discussions. Let me know. I used to do those streams where members could hop in and talk, talking back and forth about their opinions, just being in chat. So let me know if you guys are interested in me starting to do that again. I can do that pretty easily.
You definitely will need a new computer for that, though.
Ethan, I don't know. That's gonna be. I didn't. I enjoyed Adolin stuff until the end. But I don't know, Amber, and I don't know about the Dan and Dave. The problem with Dan and Dave is they ran out of material, so I think that's they didn't suck at writing their own. They sucked at writing their own shit. They ran out of material to adapt. So I don't know. That'll be forever one of the big questions: is if George R.R. Martin had finished Game of Thrones, would the last few seasons of Game of Thrones been better? We'll never know, right? So it's possible, So
honestly, I think Dan and Dave started to lose it a little bit, even when they still had enough material after the Red Wedding. I think they just got caught up in smelling their own farts a bit.
Well, they also didn't want to deal with any of the fantasy aspects. They just wanted to be a political drama, so that also didn't help. But You know, we'll never know. But Ethan, I think you're gonna find. I don't know, but anybody that frequents this channel, you know, when we talk about Wind and Truth, we didn't like it. You know, speaking for myself, I really didn't like it. There were parts that were okay, but to each his own, I guess. If you liked it, that's cool. I just we went over it. We went over it in depth several times. There's streams, and I did a review myself. Sorry, see, I don't know. Everything is going haywire. My camera's going out again. So we there's some
no.
we went in depth in what the things that we didn't like and some of the things that we did like. So those are on the channel, the 2 live streams, and I think I did a book review, which I guess it was okay. I haven't done many book reviews, so but yeah. So let's see here. All right, so let's get through this. Sorry, you guys, like, this is what I'm talking about. Chat, you guys are awesome. Like, we went off on a tangent talking about everything but this, so I appreciate it very much. So, you're going Daniel Green on what? Wind and Truth? I did like Wind and Truth. I'm pulling a Daniel Green on that one in a way because I am letting a lot slide, but you liked it enough of it to forgive it. And look, I'm at the point with Wind and Truth that I didn't like it, but I need to see one more book. I know a lot of people just straight gave up, including Aldan, I think, who was just done with Sanderson because they didn't like it. I don't want to put words in his mouth, but I need to see what his next original Cosmere novel looks like before I make any decisions. My brother said something that I think was accurate. My brother said, "Look, every author has their crossroads of Twilight, and this might have been Sanderson's." And it's like, maybe. So we'll see. But
Yeah.
So you can ask anything you
If
want.
that's the case.
What's that? Sorry.
Yeah, if that's the case, then the next one is the Knife of Dreams. His Knife of Dreams, which would be a good recovery if that would hold form. But
yeah,
I don't. The Robert Jordan didn't jump the shark like Sanderson did.
That's true too. Crossroads had its problems for different reasons, I think. But all right, so let's listen to this real quick, and then we're going to move on.
The city is not safe.
Okay, so we're in Tarvalin. The city is not safe. Okay. Yeah, I think.
Did you catch that though?
Sorry. Go ahead.
No, you see Maureen march to her spot and then talk.
Yeah. Yep, it happens all the time. Zax, I'll try, and I'm probably going to try and do the whole raid thing when we're done. So hey, do me a favor, get 40 people over here. Get them over. Get me over 4,000. I'm getting close. Come on, you can do it. Thanks, buddy. So yeah, she walked to her spot, talk. I have no idea why the Dragon Reborn is in Tarvalin. It makes no sense.
Obviously, I would ask you all to stay
The city is not safe, obviously.
here.
I would ask you to all stay here in the not safe city.
But I know you'll do as you wish.
But you don't listen to me because you don't like me.
So please remember that the person shining your shoes will give your description to the South Harbour fishmonger.
Why would I be getting my shoes shined, Maureen? I know it's a metaphor for their spies, or the person who sells you your food could be a spy. I don't know why we used shine your shoes. Why could it have been the person that makes your food? like it even rhymes. I don't know why it was shine your shoes, but okay, whatever, I guess. Oh God.
Who in turn will speak quietly to the innkeeper at the Upriver Run, who is a woman who reports every suspicious newcomer directly to the Red Archer.
Yeah, so stay here. So you guys need to stay. I'm sorry, Chris. I don't know what's going on with the ads. So stay here in this room for the rest of your life because there's spies out there. My spies suck, though. They don't know when anybody freaking enters the city. Or they report to me 2 days later after Loyal finds them. Oh, sorry, my bad.
Right.
And that's it. So basically, Moraine, it's a clip of Moraine telling them that Arvalin
if that's the case, then why the hell did you bring them here?
Exactly. Why are we in Tarvalin? Why are we in Tarvalin? Like, it's literally the worst place for them to be. Yeah, exactly. She's literally contradicting herself in one speech. It's too dangerous here, so stay here. What? I think the taller Parrot's hair gets, it'll make him look taller. I don't know. Dude, if he just listed a few lates, he'd be worked out a little bit. He'd be stronger. He'd look more bulk. He's a big enough dude that he just needs to pump a little iron. He'd be fine. Oh God. But there's no Blue Aes Sedai that are spying. It's just the evil Reds. Right? The evil Red Aja.
Right. Yeah. The inept Reds are the only ones that have any sort of control or power. Everybody else is that bad at their job.
All right. Yeah. No, it's literally just a gobbledygook. Walk to line. The city is not safe, so let's stay in the city. But don't listen to me because I know you won't. But a person shining your shoes is likely a spy who will report to another spy who will report to the Red Aja. It's like, yeah, we've been in Tarvalin before, unfortunately. I think we had this talk already. Like, sort of. Like, didn't we sort of talk about how you have spies? That might have been just her and Lan. I don't remember, but her spies that never, reported to her that, whatever.
I think she was talking to Nynaeve, if I remember right.
It might have been. But that was late. Well, no, later because because remember Loyal finds Nynaeve in Tarvalin before Moraine does with all her spies telling her who enters the city.
Oh yeah.
Is Matt sitting there sick? Rand sends Loyal to find Nynaeve. Yep. Loyal finds Nynaeve, brings her back to the room, and then Moraine follows her in.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, did she? It's like maybe. So it's like if we're giving benefit of the doubt, which I don't know why we ever would. It's like, okay, so did Moraine find Nynaeve and then decide, well, I'm gonna just spy on Nynaeve because Nynaeve will take me to Rand? I guess that could track, but it's just. I don't think that's how they were playing the scene, but whatever.
No.
So real quick, do we want? All right, we have 4 posters. Do we want evil people? Do we want evil people? No, I'm kidding. Do we want 2 Rivers, Tanchico, Rhuidean, or Dark One people? Which poster do we want first, guys?
Let's go with the good guys. Let's show the Dark Ones people.
The good guys. We want you guys good with us seeing the Dark Ones people first?
Yeah. Nick wants
2 rivers. Immediate contradiction.
Man.
Genuinely concerned about these show writers. They can't hold a coherent thought. It's nuts. It is nuts the amount of you're right. That's was the joke I was gonna tell first. I was gonna say evil people 1, evil people 2, evil people 3, but it'd be harder to pick out the posters there.
Right.
It is crazy the amount of walk to place then act that happens in these previews. Right? I mean, it's wild. And when you're ready for it, and you see it happen, it's like, well, there they go. They're walking to their spot. Oh, they made it to their spot. Okay, they're walking back. Right. Oh, act.
And the camera work follows them to that spot, so you know exactly who is going to be speaking. I mean, it is so on the nose. It's really bad.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So we have the evil people poster. Okay. So the evil people poster, of course, led by Dane Bornhold, the most evil of them all.
Wait, what? What?
So led by Dane Bornhold, and apparently Elida
I
is
was gonna
not.
say,
I mean,
why is
I
she
guess they
wearing
just.
green? She's supposed to be all red.
I guess they just
And
didn't
man,
have a
they fucked
poster
up
to
her
put
face
in.
again.
And then we have I don't know what she's doing with her fingers, but fine, I guess. Maybe she's trying to teleport to Mars. And we have Pat and Fane here, aka I think whoever said it, aka probably the Slayer. I am pretty sure
Oh
Pat
gosh,
and
they'll do
Fane
that,
is
won't
going
they?
to be Slayer. I think because we've had no word of Lord Luke. He is also it looks like he's in white cloak garb. So we are doing what I forgot, Wormwood. It wasn't Wormwood. What was his character name when he was posing as a confessor?
Is that Ordeeth?
Ordeeth. Yep, that's it. So apparently we're doing Ordeeth, even though we've done nothing to make him Ordeeth. And he's not smart or anything. He's just stupid. And he doesn't have his dagger.
Whistling all over the place.
He also doesn't have his dagger. And
Right.
apparently he's just gonna let Matt have it, and he's gonna go to the Two Rivers without it.
Oh my god! Please tell me he's just gonna be whistling all over the place too.
Oh, please, please. And then of course we have one of the main characters of the show right here, Leandrin, who looks like her eyes are rolling in the back of her head. You okay here?
Zoom out a little bit.
Okay. Is she all right?
No, she is not. But dude, does she not look like that one chick from Ted Lasso?
A little bit. A little bit. I know what you're talking about. Yes, a little bit.
So you got you got Harry from Dumb and Dumber. You got Keeley from Ted Lasso. Oh my goodness, this is bad.
Yeah, so I mean, so it looks like she's about to pass out, doesn't it, guys? Like, I'm a little concerned for Kate Fleetwood.
Yeah.
Maybe they're working her too hard. Maybe she's got too many hours. But it's like, so it's like
You got the Dutch
so
angle.
It's like they didn't like. So just don't put him in a post. Just have a White Cloak poster, right? Like, just do a White Cloak. You're telling me you can't get Emin Valda's character? Why not just put Emin Valda? Even if you're gonna put Pat and Fane in it, so put Pat and Fane, Emin Valda. Let's see. You could put Gato Kane in there. Sorry, I had to. So
there's
like
this poster makes no sense.
We know they've. Oh, Valda's not in this season? What the fuck? Why not? Like, they did all this shit for Emin Valda. He's not going to be in it?
Wow.
They know Elida is not actually a dark friend, right? She's just manipulated and misunderstood in her visions. I don't... Well, okay. So, first, I would hope he knows because Rafe Judkins says Elida is his favorite character. So process that for a minute. The showrunner says Elida is her favorite character.
Dumbest bitch in the books.
So second, I'm not sure they understand that Elida is just stupid and gets manipulated and does every single thing wrong. Any decision Elida makes in the books is the wrong one. She is literally... Elida does more work for the Dark One than any Dark Friend in the show, and she's not, or any Dark Friend in the books, and she's not a Dark Friend.
Yeah.
So,
this is my running theory with this. I don't think he's read. Truly, honestly, I don't think he's read beyond book 4. Because the book 4 is where the tower breaks, right? Shadow Rising.
Yeah, I think so.
So,
like again, they all mix together, but I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. And so really until then, Elida is kind of an imposing antagonist in the books. You don't really realize how retarded she is until after that, if I recall correctly.
Oh, you're guessing Valda won't be in it. Okay, it would be weird if he wasn't. But it's like look. Let's just be so. And why is she wearing red? Great question. Dane in this
She's got red
poster is
underneath the
meant to
green
be.
shawl.
Yeah. Dane in this poster is probably meant to be a misdirect, i.e., unreliable narrator. Well, I think I don't know. I think they really think the Shan Chen are evil, and they think the White Cloaks are evil. I don't know if they know that they're not. But like here, it's real simple. They've cast Jacob Carradine, right? So I know they've cast Jacob Carradine. They have Evan Valda, which like why he's wouldn't be in this season would be weird. You could put Patton Fane in there. Child Buyer I know has been cast, right? That's enough White Cloaks to put in a poster right there. Why and why isn't Elida in the, why isn't there an Andor poster? You have the two boys, Elaine. Well, Elaine they want to have in the Tanchico one, but still, you have the two boys, more gays and Elida. It's that simple. Oh, don't I almost forgot too. There, Lloyd from Dumb and Dumber is here as well. So yeah, so there's Lloyd. Just missing his bird friend.
It's amazing that haircut is intentional.
Yeah. It also is. I find it very aggravating. I don't know what you guys have to what you guys think, but I find it very aggravating that Mascom in all the trailers and shit is the one giving all the attack commands in the Two Rivers fights that we've seen in any of the trailers, which just hits home that Tam Althor is not in charge of anything, and neither is Matt's father.
Oh, great.
Master Lewin ain't there,
Good grief. So if it's not all the women giving their commands, it's someone who's been effeminated.
I guess Valda won't be in the show this season because I don't know what he would do at this point, but it's really but that is really evidence he will be in the season. So yeah, I think he's just going to be evil and conniving guy. He's probably like Patton Fane. That's how Patton Fane's probably going to get in with the White Cloaks is through Emin Valda. He's probably going to manipulate Emin Valda. Emin Valda is going to be Lord Captain Commander now or some shit. We're going to skip all the books and he's going to be Lord Captain.
Gosh.
That's actually my guess.
That's
actually my guess is Emin Valda will be Lord Captain Commander probably.
Yeah, that's a bingo card right there.
Yeah. Write that down. Dovey! Dovey say Tobias again. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta get my mat. Dovey say Tobias again. Nah. There you go. Sorry.
Brings a good my eye every time.
Agui will probably lead the Shan Chan in a campaign for human rights in season 3. Why not? You don't know what she's capable of, okay? You don't know what she's capable of. You saw that clip. You don't know what she's capable of. So this is
still
first
31 months.
Yeah, Dovey was like my first member. Thank you, Dovey.
Yeah.
Well, that's not true. Whisker Fisherman was my first. Dovey was right behind him, like minutes. So
yeah,
Dovey,
31 months. That's serious, man.
Yeah, man. I probably need to get a new badge. He's been holding the Crown of Swords for freaking 7 months. I probably need to get another. Okay, I'm gonna just ask you right now, Dovey. What should the next badge be? You went from Kalendor to the Crown of Swords. What should the next badge be? I don't even know at this point. I guess I could make a dragon banner, but I don't know how that would look. I'll have to figure it out. I'm sure there's something we can find. Okay, so this is just the first poster. So let's see if we so anybody else have any other comments before? I think we're good here, man.
Yeah.
Oh boy. I just like I don't know. Of course, it also confirms that we will never be rid of Lanfear or Leandrin. What's Tame's title in the Black Tower? Mheal. Mheal. I always pronounce it wrong.
Mahayim.
No. All right, so let's go. So we said Two Rivers next. So because I think it was Nick said who was it said Two Rivers? I don't know. Two Rivers was the only one that she is the
Nick,
best. Yeah. What am I bitching about? You're right. Okay, man. Thank you, man. You guys are very generous tonight. Thank you very much. Oh, come on, computer. Fuck. Thank you. Got it. Finally. There we go. Swear it's coming up. All right. So we have our Two Rivers folk.
Perrin and Loyal have the same haircut.
We'll get back to them. Okay. We'll get back to them. Our Two Rivers folk.
What the fuck?
So Mascom and Alana. Hey guys, is somebody missing? You know, Mascom is attached at the hip to somebody. Foxhead medallion, done. I can do that. 100%. I could do a silver foxhead medallion.
That would be a good one.
100%. Got it. Done. Let me write that down. I'll get that done tonight.
That hair for Alana is something else.
I wish I could assign badges to individual members, but it won't let me do that shit. Yeah, it's like a weird mohawk. I'm not sure. I don't know. So yeah, Loyal I think is shrinking. The thing that stood out to me, I think it was Staplebo that pointed it out. Do we have a problem here, people? I don't think he found these on the floor.
Well, he certainly hasn't carried either for the show.
Yeah, Perrin is definitely taller than Loyal. Shit, give me 2 seconds, man. Right back.
Yeah. Oh my. See, that just the hammer and the axe. Nick, that's so true. She probably did. He probably had to exhume her body so that he could get them for the Battle of Two Rivers and hand them to somebody else so that they could use it because it involves actual battle killing instead of murder.
I am back. Sorry. So yeah. So not only does it look like we're getting axe, but it looks like we're getting dual wielding axe and hammer. Perrin. Do we think he's gonna dual wield?
I don't know. It could very well be a case where they're just putting this in the poster and he's not going to hold any for the show.
Well, we know he does, like at least briefly.
I know. That's
true. But so briefly, right? But the thing that is stupid is at this point, just have him carry the. There's no reason for him to have a blacksmith hammer. No. He hasn't even pretended to be a blacksmith.
Nope.
So like
not even remotely.
Unless he found it on the ground, is like, ooh, this I need a weapon. This will make a good weapon. Unless that's what happened, there's no reason for him to have a hammer. There's also no reason to have the internal struggle of the decision of whether he wants to use the axe or the hammer. There's no reason for it. Nope. They skipped all that. So the internal axe hammer debate, I think the axe is fine. Like, I don't mind the axe. I think the axe is fine.
I would agree.
I like, if he had that axe from the beginning, I'd be perfectly okay. Like, it's actually probably the best looking weapon they have on the show. Like, if I'm being honest, I think at least from this angle, the axe is probably the best looking weapon they have.
Yeah. The question is does he murder his parents in this season? And
Who
that's
does
why
he
they
hit
die.
with the fucking hammers? What I want to know. Like, the hammer, actually, not only should he not have it, I think the hammer looks bad. I mean,
Yes,
it's
it does.
okay. I mean, it's sort of a blacksmith hammer, maybe. It's too, but it's the axe is not, the axe itself, looks fine. I would have been totally okay with him picking that up in Master Lewin's shop and using that all season, or all. Uh-oh. Before the stream ends, I just want to say that you people wouldn't be satisfied unless the show was exactly like the books. It isn't possible to adapt 15-book series without making changes. God damn it! I gotta fucking ban Max.
Oh shit. He talked about oh. Max is in timeout. Oh shit.
Oh god.
Whew. Nice.
Oh shit! Well, I meant to put him in a minute timeout. Sorry, Max. It's 5 minutes. It'll be done here in a minute. In 5 minutes. Sorry, man. Oh man.
Joshua, he does it. It's the.
When does he make the hammer in the books? It's Towers of Midnight. It's not. It's
thank you.
It's book 13.
Epic scene.
Yeah, it's so good. It's good. It's so good. Yeah. But so then, like, so that's like, he's dual wielding, in his weird, like, all right, I'm just gonna say it. Where the fuck is his breastplate? If you're gonna if you're gonna put him in armor, just put him in fucking armor. Just has shoulder pads and like a chest guard. Why is he not in a breastplate? Where are his fucking, like, just?
Because breastplates don't do any good. He learned that from when he took the axe to Dane's dad, and ran that axe straight through the guy's breastplate.
Looks like leather. It does look like leather here. It's definitely supposed to be steel, but like, it's. And then you have Loyal over here. He's looking more zombie than ever. But hey guys, they gave him a book satchel. Oh my god. He actually has a fucking book. It's a miracle.
It's so much like the books.
I mean, look, Parrot is a mess. Like, just put a steel breastplate on. Like, your nips are showing.
Bat nipples. You realize if they did give him a breastplate, they would put nipples on it.
Holy
right?
shit. Wait a second. Why does Alana have a fucking spear?
Or a weapon, period. Yeah, that's a real good question there.
Dude, she's gonna lead the shield, the Two Rivers Shield Maidens.
This is going to be the worst of the 3 seasons. You know that, right?
Oh, I think we're headed there. Like,
And I don't think it's going to be close. Like 1 and 2 were stupid bad. This one's going to, let the freak flag fly.
Wannabe Strider back here, like he is just like ghetto Aragorn to the max. Yeah, I'm sorry. There's so much going on in this picture trip. What the fuck is there a spear here for? It looks better than Matt's actual spear. Maybe that's actually the Shadowhoka dagger, and they gave it to Alana so Pat and Fade can get it away from fucking Alana.
There we go.
Furiosa Sedai. I like it.
There we go.
I like it. Furiosa Sedai. Is that, wait, are we locking that one in? Alana is Furiosa Sedai? I'm going to write that one down. Hold on. You know what? I got to get my book out because, like, we got to get that. I got to get the. I was thinking we were going to do that tonight. Name our get our Sedai nicknames, but, like, you guys have had so much good shit to say. All right, here we go. These are all my Jeopardy questions. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get. How much do you guys want me to do Wheel of Time Jeopardy? Give me 1 if you care, 2 if you don't. Because I got to do some work on it if I'm going to get it done. I may run out of time. I guess I can do it at any time. All right, Alana
could have. She could have so many names.
Well, that's just it's gonna be on the list. Like, you know, I don't want to Furiosa Sedai. She can have a ton, but I just don't want to lose track of it.
Right. Yeah, because I mean,
Kelly
Sedai, Run Through Sedai, DP Sedai.
Pilot Pro, thank you for being here. That's a new. How are you? I haven't seen that name in chat before. Thank you. All right, so I will work on Jeopardy. I'll get it done. I'll figure it out. There was plenty of ones for me to see that you guys are looking forward to it. So because that'll be fun. It's gonna be some show stuff mixed with some book stuff. So it should be good. I do need contestants. So if you actually want to, if you're interested in being, you know, one of the players in Wheel of Time Jeopardy, you know, hit me up in the Discord. You can post in the Gleeman Hall or just send me a DM that you're interested in. You know, if it goes well, we'll do several times. You know, we can do it as many times as we want. So. So Piranha Sedai. She could be Shark Sedai. She's got a fin going. So all right.
No, that's true.
So and then we haven't even looked at the thing in the corner here.
The thing.
Oh, sorry. Was that? Sorry.
Fucking hell.
Is that,
oh my goodness!
So hey, it was one of those things. You know what? I saw somebody in Alex's video on White Cloaks. Is it really sad that the burn markings of the poor people that they sent for political reasons to find the Horn of Valyr and die to thin out the population? Is it sad that the mark they put on them looks actually better? Is a better rendition of the Horn of Valyr than the actual Horn of Valyr? Like the Horn of Valyr brand actually looks like what the Horn of Valyr should look like, yet the Horn of Valyr looks like a Tide bottle or a fucking olive oil dispenser. Is that sad to anybody else? I only say this because she is supposed to be, I guess she just is like one of the poors. But she just got lost and ended up in the 2 rivers when she was hunting for the horn when she got sent out of Carrion, you know, and said, "Hey, you're poor. Go die looking for the Horn of Valyr so we don't have to pay for you." Right? That's what happened, right? I'm remembering things wrong. Am I? They send the poors out for the Horn of Valyr, right?
In the show?
Yeah. Remember they brand them and send them out and they say it's because they want them to die to thin the population?
Oh my goodness, I forgot about that scene.
Yep.
You're talking in Tyrion, right?
2. In Carrion, yeah, they're talking about it at their political party that the Horn of Valera search is a farce. It's made up to get poor people out of the city to go die, so they can thin the amount of poor people in the city.
Wow. Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh gosh.
Oh God! Wait, what did you see in the interview? Hold on, did I miss something?
Oh
Yes.
no.
Yeah, no, she's got war paint on in several of them. In several
Yeah.
of the clips. It's actually quite retarded looking.
It's their crossover to the Indian
Oh, wait.
movie
There you go.
of
The
Predators.
mini episode plot synopsises of episodes 1 through 5 are
Oh.
on Amazon. Okay. We'll get through these posters and then we'll end with that. So we got
Yeah, let's blitz these posters quick, man, because I can't take any more of this shit.
Okay. All right, so let's get out of here. All right, so let me bring up. I think that's one. Like, I don't like. Let's see. So that was some of the worst ones. Oh, I lied. They're all
Oh
worse.
no.
They're all worse ones. Who am I kidding? All right, now we have the Rhuidean 4 or 5, I guess. I don't know. However many are going. Of course. Where is Rand, the main character?
Uh-huh.
Hey, I thought we were focusing on Rand Thor this season.
Yeah.
Where is
What
Rand?
is he?
Where is Rand? Oh yeah, firmly behind her. Interesting. There's the afterthought. At least we have confirmation that she's going to be in the waste.
Yeah.
Which is sad that it's in question that we don't know.
Dude, Lan even has a look of whispering on his face.
Dude, can I ask you guys? This is a serious question. Okay, serious question. Did they just repurpose Matt's fucking bathrobe and give it to Rand?
I think it is a little different.
It looks like the same design. Does it not? Oh my God.
No, don't do that.
It
wouldn't
I think
surprise
it's slightly
me.
different, but it has it's reminiscent. Does
could be they might have hemmed it. They would have hemmed it for sure.
It's like they altered it. It's like they made alterations to it.
Bob Ross, does Fail have a mullet? I think she has basically the typical haircut that you're finding from high school boys these days.
And so let me be clear. Maybe from the poster image, but from the scenes I've seen her in, no. Not for me anyways, but we could agree to disagree. Because she looks very weird during the actual moving scenes. So if she looked like she looked in the poster all the time, I wouldn't, it would be fine, but she looks odd. Hell, you can look at the fucking thumbnail. She looks weird. So, it is what it is. It's not the worst casting of the show. Like that's
No.
it's
that belongs to Min. I just noticed this about Egwene, her outfit there.
Oh, okay, I'll bring it back
Looks
up.
like she's got a pair of suspenders on backwards.
She's Storm. Wait.
Right?
It sort of does. I hope there's two. I wish we could get a back angle.
It looks like a suspenders set just put on in reverse.
Dude, she totally looks like she's in the X-Men. It looks like the gray sides. It totally looks like she's fucking Storm.
She's cosplaying for the midnight release at
What
Rhuidean
if,
12.
dude? Please let there be 2 straps that hook down to her belt on the back when she turns around.
I know.
I fucking
Oh, I
oh
hope
my
to God
god!
so.
Please, that's crazy. But I
They-
think the most
They
important part
repurposed a set of suspenders from some 1920s biopic film.
I think the most important part of this poster is the fact that we can call out that they're full of shit, and this season isn't going to be about Rand.
Yeah, 100%.
Because if it was about Rand, Rand would be in the front. He's not.
Yeah.
So,
But it's true to form that in every season so far, they've sat there and promoted it as if it was going to be about the books and as if Rand was going to have a prominent role.
Yep.
And so far, they're 0 for 2 on both counts.
oh yeah, they well, they were very. I feel like I remember them saying many times that don't worry, Rand will get his due, and so will Matt in season 2, and that was far from the case.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, you all right? All right, good night, Chief. Love you. Bye, Flopsy.
Kiddo.
What? Yep, me and you in the morning. I got you. All right.
Don't fall asleep this time.
What? Yeah, thanks, buddy. Fucking goofy shit, dude. I fucking love it. We were watching Delicious in Dungeon. It's a good show. It's fun. I've watched it through once. He never saw it. It's a fun show. Checking my Twitter DMs.
Oh no!
Did you post this? Did you post this on X? Please tell me you posted this on X. Please tell me you posted this on X. The caption he sent me is fake.
That's what it should be, right?
if we somebody other dude did it, it's fucking perfect. The only thing that would make it better is if somehow we could change Alana's head to dead Gaul.
Yeah, right.
And then I mean, even the spear, like there's a spear there. So if we could somehow get Tam is perfect there, and if we put dead Gaul's head on Alana, then it's definitely fixed. Back left is Fail. Which I actually agree in the photo. I think it's good, but like she looks very weird in the motion. I don't know what it is. But yeah. So let me bring up the. Yeah, that's great. If somebody can get somebody put a dead Gaul on top of that, we are definitely fixed. So now we have the Burning Man concert. Where we're all going to Tanchico.
Wait a minute. Are they saying Swan's going to Tanchico?
I am assuming that Swan's in here because they had nothing else to do with her, and they wanted to put her in a poster. And I'm assuming that she's going to send the 2 girls to Tanchico. Now the fox head, he's wearing it. You can see it. So
I can't wait to hear how that gets explained.
it's who knows? He's probably gonna find it on a table and steal it.
Right.
Then we have
like Grandal finding his staff.
Yeah, we have WWE Min, who is for some reason wearing these arm covers of leather, which I don't fucking I mean. Whatever the fuck these are, like I
don't know. They actually make her look like she has breasts.
Who?
Men.
Yeah, it's true. It's actually true. Elaine's, of course, over here sitting. Nobody likes Elaine. She's over there by herself.
She really is. They did put her apart, didn't they?
Yeah, she's fucking over there. It's just like in fucking butt fucking Egypt. They're all clumped together, and she's just over
Yeah.
here.
You get rid of her ginger hair.
It's just weird. It's just weird. So we're at Lollapalooza or fucking Burning Man or whatever. But I just like Nynaeve and Elaine's deep friendship that was cultivated in like a day while searching Falme,
Right.
while they watched fellow Aes Sedai be murdered and did nothing about it. I guess it was a few days, but still, I mean, look, does anybody think Nynaeve and Elaine came out like out of Falme like almost like sisters? Why is she wearing?
Yeah.
Why is she not wearing yellow? Why is Elaine not wearing green? Like, I mean, I know it's not the Power Rangers, but fuck me.
I'm kind of curious to see if they actually have some sort of like feud because Nynaeve decided to push an arrow with its fletchings through her fucking leg.
Elaine has a permanent limp.
Right?
Elaine can't walk right. It's like I can't walk right because of you. I thought you said you were a healer.
She'll end up saying something to Nynaeve like, would have been better off if I had been stabbed with a dagger from Shadar Logoth.
Matt is wearing a different bathrobe. So great. Dutch angle is never a good idea.
Yeah.
At least Rand was giving the smolder. You're not wrong. He was. Rand was giving the smolder. Elaine just looks lost and just alone. It's yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. All right. So let's see here. Last but not least, synopsis is okay. So he's got it in two pieces here. Okay. So
This is gonna be painful.
All right. Thank you, Staplebow. All right. Chaos erupts within. So to race the shadow. Chaos erupts within the White Tower as our heroes become targets of a new evil.
New evil? What evil is this?
So it just confirms. Oh, I guess it doesn't confirm exactly that they're all in Tarvalin, but we all know they are. So, a question of crimson. A dangerous visitor comes to the White Tower. So this is obviously when Elida comes to the White Tower with Morghese. Perrin returns home. He's going. He's just. Are we doing a time skip or is he teleporting? Rand and Egwene forge their own path under Moraine's watchful eye. Egwene is going to be announced as the second Dragon Reborn in this fucking season. Seeds of the Shadow. Nynaeve, Elaine are given a deadly mission. Perrin learns the consequences of his rage. Does he murder? He's gonna fucking kill somebody in episode 3. He's gonna murder. Perrin's gonna do a murder. Yes.
No. Dane's gonna catch up with them at Two Rivers, and they're gonna reenact that scene from the books ish. Niner.
Maybe you're that's a stretch.
but they're gonna say consequences equal just the accusation. It's not actual consequences. It's just gonna be that Dane's gonna accuse him of murdering Daddy Warbucks.
Yeah,
and
he'd be right,
and that's it.
He's totally right. Yeah. Lanfear begins to play a dangerous game.
What? How tight can you tie the knot around Rand's wrists?
Oh my god, bro! All
To the
right, and then
bedpost.
here are the last two. All right, so the road to the spear. Rand faces the forgotten history of his family as Moraine learns the devastating truth of her future. So yeah, it's just gonna be it's not gonna be the IO it's just gonna be about him. I don't think he's gonna learn anything about the IO.
It's going to be a horrible episode.
Tar, I'm not saying Tar, episode 5, Tar. Egwene learns
Fuck off.
Rand's dark secret. Perrin stages a daring rescue?
Oh, are they going to bring the Fail rescue this
Is
up this
Fail
far?
going to get captured in this fucking season? Nynaeve, Elaine, Matt, and Min hunt the Black Aja. Why? Min is Black Aja. Or not Black. Min is a dark friend. Sorry, not Black Aja.
She is a dark friend.
She is a dark friend.
God,
Dark secret. Yes, there's always there's always a dark secret in this show. Everybody has a dark secret.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
It's great. Like
100%.
the Dragon Reborn has a dark secret. It's so just
I'm really not looking forward to this. I am looking forward to it being over. Looking forward to bashing the shit out of it with you.
yeah.
I'm not looking forward to watching it.
It's gonna be tough. Like
it's
gonna be tough.
We all need to not just gird our loins, but gird each other's loins.
Dade will be in the Two Rivers, then there will be a trial. He'll need to fight the Trollocs for redemption and his patience instead of execution. Yeah, or something. I don't know. We already know the White Cloaks are going to be fighting where they shouldn't be. So how Pat and Fane's going to work into all that is beyond fucking me. I'm not even... Max, you get untimed out, and this is what we get? Jesus Christ. Oh. Egwene will find out that while she was playing dog, he was with his dommy mommy. Yeah. Oh god. Yeah, oh my god, Chris, you're right. That's the dark secret, that he's banging Lanfear and loving every minute of it. And they're getting married.
Yep.
And they're gonna have a child named Rand 2.
Dude. I hope she walks in on them banging.
I hope we get Darth, Rand, Dexter Parrott, and Matt gets bail fired before he puts that dress on. Oh god, I hope you guys are all here for the bingo cards, because man, we got a lot to pack into the shit.
We
Steve,
got 2 weeks
do
until
you
the
have
show.
Steve? What's that now? Yeah, we're getting
It's
close.
just 2 weeks until the show.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, I got some work to do. I got to get, if we're gonna do Jeopardy soon, I may stream every fucking day before. Like, I have so much to get done. So,
Oh my!
I have so much to do. Like, I got to get it done. But, Steve, do you have a scene, the scene where Moraine swears on the oath rod? People are saying she beat the oath rod by calling her horse home.
Huh?
Oh, for fuck's sake! What? Hold on. Hold on. And then hold on, let me.
Horse?
What, the horse she murdered? I don't remember what her oath was, but who fucking cares? Her oath was to do it. So I don't. It's so dumb. I don't even remember what her oath is. Do you remember what episode that was in? It was in it's season 2. What episode?
That was
2, 1,
5 or 6, where she takes the oath rod with Swan.
Is it? It's 6. Okay, let me bring it up here. Eyes without pity, pity without eyes. Yeah, I'll stab my eyes out after fucking. Oh God, I have to. Dude, the scene opened up right on freaking Sean Chan, idiot. There's ham and butter sandwiches, man. There's Mars. Are we gonna be
That's
on
in
Mars?
season 1, episode
Official
6.
Mars? Is it season 1,
It's-
episode
see-
6? Yeah, that's
season
right.
1,
Because they
episode
go to
6,
the
when
ways. Sorry.
Yeah, when she deep
Yeah,
throats the
sorry.
oath rod. I mean,
Sorry. Yep. My bad.
when they
My bad.
both hold the
I don't know
DP,
why I said season
the
1.
DP dildo.
All right, episode 6. You're a dog friend.
Oh,
Sorry. Hey, everybody, get your friends to subscribe. Jesus fucking. Sorry, that was really loud. I almost just shit myself. Holy fuck.
well, that's a different kind of stream, Steve.
Yeah. Dude, did I skip this episode? I don't remember any of this. I memory hold this whole thing when I rewatched it.
Good night, Luther. Take it easy.
Good night, Luther. I don't remember watching this when I rewatched it. I must have skipped it by mistake. All right.
You're better
So,
for it, man.
Yeah, probably. All right.
God. Oh. I seriously want to throat punch her every time I see her on any screen now.
Yeah. No. Is there no? I thought you could speed this shit up. No, she didn't. No, she can't. No, to never return till the Amerlin seat calls her home. That calling her horse home doesn't beat shit. The oath is to never come home until the Amerlin calls her. Right? That's what she just said. So how does naming her horse home get her out of that oath? So that's one oath right there, to obey the Amerlin seat. And to never return till she calls me home. How does killing your horse named Home get you out of that oath?
They're claiming that She says, till the mother calls you home, and Swan told her to get on her horse. That moron says it's
so she
her
doesn't.
home.
All right, hold on a sec. Okay, I guess she didn't speak the oath yet. Let me see what she says. Okay, so there's one oath. I don't know how calling your horse home gets you out of that one. Oh, Jesus Christ. Like, you're doing this in front of people, you know. God, I forgot how bad this is.
Yeah. People who took the oaths seriously, so they would.
Yeah, never. So what? No, never return till she calls me home. No.
Yeah.
And never return until she calls me home. No, that like naming a horse home doesn't get you around that. Never return until she calls me home. How does calling your horse home get you around that oath? It's pretty specific. She has to obey the Amerlin until she calls her home.
Yeah. And home, I mean, unless
you're
like the
saying,
Love Shack is considered their home, and then she can go back to the White Tower after that.
maybe Swan calls Moraine her home. Dude, this is all bullshit. Like we're really jumping through those hoops. Like what is being said? So what is being said? How does her horse come into this?
I don't know.
Like what is it being said? They are claiming that they say till the mother calls you home, and Swan told her to get on her horse. That Moraine says is her home. No, give me a fucking break. No, like listen to this. They're claiming that the says. Well, that's not what she said. Till the mother calls her home. No, and to never return until she calls me home. Like this, actually, low key, Nick's fucking explanation is better than that. And if fucking Swan is busy calling her home, just fucking free her of the oath. Or better yet,
Yeah.
don't make her swear a fourth oath.
Right.
This is just it's nonsense. It's complete nonsense.
Throat punch. I love the sloppily applied gold foil on her ear too.
Why are they crying? Like, man, you guys.
Because it's
Way to
emotional,
keep your
Steve.
affair secret. Listen to this music. Holy shit. All right, I've had enough. I can't do it. I don't know how I skipped that in my rewatch. I must have fucking fell asleep with my eyes open. I don't know. I don't remember watching that again. Holy shit. Maybe I skipped the whole episode. I don't fucking remember. No, it's horseshit. One thing I noticed: wouldn't the oath rod have been in the 13th suppository? Wouldn't Tiny Sedai have snagged that too? Probably.
It's a nice suppository.
It should have been. Yeah. So look, here's the thing. She's not like. Is this to try and explain how she's in Tarvalin? Who cares if she's in Tarvalin? She swore not to go back to the Hall of the Tower.
Yeah.
She didn't specifically say. She didn't specifically say she would stay out of Tarvalin. So why are we jumping through all these hoops? Like there was no specific. Like the oath is really bad. Like I don't even like if you're gonna make them like the oath was not specific at all to be an oath. Like it can be manipulated in so many ways.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave the hall of the I'm going to leave here. So what? This room? Okay. Well, so if she believes that she's just telling her to leave the hall of the tower and she can't return to the hall of the tower, she could even walk the fucking the outsides of the tower if she just was talking about the hall of the tower itself.
Right.
It's not specific.
And that's the thing is every single Aes Sedai in that room would have pointed that kind of stuff out because they would have been exact with the oath as well.
By the light. So I'm watching the replay real quick because it's like I'm going to die. Swear to obey the judgment. So swear to obey and to never return until she calls me home. Yeah. So So as far as Moraine's concerned, if she's just told herself, "Oh, that oath was just for this room. I'm not allowed to return back to the Hall of the Tower." She could wander everywhere in Tarvalin and not break that oath.
Yeah. Yep.
She didn't it's so they're jumping through all these hoops when the simple fucking this is where we're at. Okay? The explanation is very simple. Okay? The oath she took in her brain, which she has convinced herself of, was that she swore to trust the Amerlin's judgment, fine, and that she would never return to the Hall of the Tower until Suan Sanche called her home. If that is what she believes the oath she took is, she can walk the whole grounds of the White Tower if she so chose. But we're going with all these bullshit theories about her horse being called home. What? No, it's very easy. She made her say a weak oath that meant nothing, so she can manipulate it if she's convinced herself certain things. That's it. It's the same way the Aes Sedai can be like, "Oh, I can't channel. I don't feel like I'm in danger yet. Oh shit, now I do feel like I'm in danger. Now I can channel." It's all about what they feel. The oath run is imperfect.
Yep.
So this is where we're at. These people they can't even justify the things that are fucking stupid, right? Yeah, well, there's that too. Also, Trip. I think that's a little bit more. Yeah, you're exactly right. I do remember that lightly. That was a big thing of us all going. Why didn't she instantly obey what Suan said since she said that? Yeah, that's the bigger oath we should be talking about. Not that she called her horse home and she butt fucked it and then killed it. Oh, sorry, my bad. Or they had a private fucking lap dance session and Suan brought the fucking oath rod with her and released her of the oaths. They're obviously gonna they can't. How are they gonna get on in life without their little fucking fuck sessions? Of course they meet up in a little shack. It's real easy. They just put on a show, and she released her of her oaths. She didn't break. That's what I'm trying to say, Josh. She didn't break. Oh, they're trying to use the. How would whatever. The easiest way to explain it is they made up afterwards and she fucking released her. All this other bullshit is nonsense. How would a horse being called home release her of fucking the clear line, I will obey the judgment of fucking Suan Sanche, the Amerlin seat? It's actually, she gives two separate oaths. It's nuts. They can't even come up with the easy, plausible explanation, which is they met up, they fucked, and Suan's like, I'm sorry I made you take that oath. Take the oath, Ron, and I'll release you from the oaths you took in front of the hall.
Yeah. It is that simple.
It's that simple. They're literally looking for stuff to make this show better. Like, oh, they're so smart. Did you see? No, they're not smart. It's like the whole whistling thing with Pat and Fane. It could have been cool if the show didn't fuck up everything to do with Pat and Fane. Like actually seeing him trailing them. If Pat and Fane was an actual character.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yes. 100%, Josh. 100%. All right. But Mo was stilled. Wait, shielded. Wait, stilled. Wait, what? So that broke the whole of the oath in the show. Didn't you know? Yeah, that's even still. Wait, it was like, wait a second. Right, Trip. It's fucking crazy. Like, oh, she was stilled, so she's free of the oath. No, she wasn't stilled. Stilled. She was just shielded by the fucking tying off weave talent.
Which they didn't explain.
It's all nonsense. These people just like the hoops they're trying to jump through to just like to try and say this show is good is just beyond me. It is just, I mean, they won't even take the easy road that's given to them. They met up to screw and she released her. Unbelievable. All right. Well, guys, we're almost going on 3 hours. Holy shit. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you again for all the support. Thank you for Caladair, Aldan, Alex. Thank you, Thumb, Nick, as always, Sam, Dovey. Thank you for being a member for 31 months. Thank you all very, very much for the support. I truly blessed to have you guys around to talk about this stuff. I don't know what. At some point, I'm gonna work on Jeopardy, try and get these questions. Input into some. I got to talk to Articus because he's got a thing to help. Thank you, Chip. Something for the Jeopardy thing. Are you laughing at Trip?
Yeah. Well, I memean, it's good that we're ending the stream so she can get back to the dishes.
Yeah. Oh shit. So at some point we'll be back. I'll be back to do the Aes Sedai nickname shit. We got to get that done. Bingo cards are going to be very soon. Jeopardy, hopefully, if I can get it done, which I will, because you guys obviously want to do it. And somewhere in there, I need to do fucking season 2 rewatch. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that. I might have to do just like fucking whole marathon or something. I don't fucking know. But why did I cut my beard? I didn't cut my beard. You're talking about me?
No, I didn't.
I didn't cut my beard. What are you
It's
talking
a little unkempt today. I didn't straighten it.
about? My beard. I didn't cut my beard. I don't know. Oh,
Yeah.
you. Okay.
I mean, I've kept it trim, but I haven't done anything to it in a while. I've actually thought about going real short with it.
There you go.
So
So
it scared the shit out of some people.
All right, so thank you guys all. Keep an eye on the channel. I'm going to try and keep the videos going. The White Cloaks will just release another video over on White Cloaks, I think, just like right before we went live.
Yep,
So go check that out. And keep an eye on the channel for more streams. We got a lot to do, so I'm going to be cranking streams out and hopefully some videos out too. I am going to be sending you guys Zax's direction at the ending of the stream. Go give him a hey and a thumbs up. Maybe an all hail the Lord Dragon, and force all his people over here to subscribe so I get to 4,000. I'm getting close. So thank you all for being here, and again for your generosity and having my back all the time. I appreciate it very, very much. And yeah, we will see you very, very soon. Have a great night. Get some rest. Thanks, Nate, for being here. And yeah, thank you guys very much. Bye.
Ty Sherman, Etherin.